Oh shit, I fucked up. I named everything wrong. Or at least Twitch is wrong. Okay, I can fix this. There we go. Gonzo the producer, Pixel Rat, Vessel Tosin, what's up in the Twitch chat? Let's pull up YouTube chat. There we go. And YouTube chat is open. Moving this over. What's up, my fellow Tylenol Americans? Who do we got? We got Caledon Leader, JRS, Starzik Gaming, Luis, Eli, Hi Game Informer, welcome back. A Toking Mallard, let's see here. Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome everybody. Flowing in. We got a show ready for the most part today. Still have a little bit of work to do. We're gonna do that with you guys. Monk in the chat. We got Arlo gun. Archie, can you give me a test?
Test.
Awesome. I have fruit. I have little blackberries. Oh, let's change the chat. We want restream chat. There it is. Now we have both chats. There we go. Now we have all the chats. Arlo Gun, what's up? B-Ray, welcome, welcome. Best pause music ever, indeed. I know, I just use the same music every time, but I like it. It's easy. Easy music. I don't get in trouble for it. People recognize it. It's chill. It's good background music. Jason, I see you in the chat. What's up, dude? Gotta eat my fruit. Fruit, eggs, meat, cheese. That's my diet. Or it's supposed to be. What's that food that we got recently? The chilaquiles?
I don't know.
Chicois? It's a new Mexican food I discovered. It's delicious. It's like chips, like a Mexican sauce, green sauce, red sauce, green chili, egg. Chilaquiles, yes. Chilaquiles. So good. Your wife makes that for breakfast on the weekends? Man.
It's a fire breakfast.
Yeah, it is. It's a fire dinner. I like that any time of day. I might order some tonight. No more fat generals. That might be a title. Archie, you there? Or are you gone again during the stream? He left again, didn't he?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
You're here. Okay.
He was bursting for a shit, you know?
Bursting.
No, I've been here.
bursting for a piss, bursting for a shit, bursting for a nut. All kinds of bursting. Bursting for a sneeze. Was that a thing in England, Archie?
Bursting for a, not really, no, because I feel like if you're bursting for a sneeze, you just sneeze. You can't really keep that in, can you?
Never held a sneeze in
You
before?
already sneezed.
What about bursting for a fart? Did you say that?
Yeah. That would probably get said, actually, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe once or twice. Not very common.
What about bursting for a cough?
A what?
A cough.
A car? Oh, a cough. Yeah, sure. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not, actually. Never mind.
What else comes out of us? I'm bursting for a baby. What about that?
Ooh.
No. Actually, you know what? I'm bursting for a baby. I really want a baby. Yeah, I'm bursting for something. You can be bursting for something and that you really want it. I think that is something
What if
that
you're
English
pregnant?
people say.
If you're pregnant and you could be bursting for a baby, right?
I've never heard anyone say that, I don't think, but I think if you said it, people would understand.
Vessel Tosin says he did all those things today. He bursted for a shit. He bursted for a piss. He bursted for a nut. He bursted for a baby.
Sounds like it's a complete day. You should go to bed.
No. Yeah, you won the day.
The day's over with.
Nothing left to do.
Exactly.
Something is definitely bursting for a baby.
Yeah.
What else we got in chat? We got Jason hanging out, William, Highlight, Sanders, Zach, Joshua, Mr. K. Welcome. Here's my last piece of fruit. Then we'll get started. Should I do the peacemaker dance? Archie?
Peacemaker dance. I've not seen it.
He goes like this. They're saying it looks like a swastika.
Oh my god.
And they banned it from Fortnite emotes.
Oh dear. Yeah, maybe it does a little bit, Loki.
Does that look like a swastika? It's either like this or like this. Like, that's not swastika.
Yeah, but doing it quickly at the same time.
That's
Yeah,
not a swastika.
Yeah, but it sort of gives the impression.
No, shut up. Oh my god, you're so fucking lib and British, dude. Oh my god.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be allowed. I think it's fine, but
This
I
kid,
can
bro! That's not a swastika.
well, I don't know. That's not something that bothers me.
You said it looks like a
People
swastika.
wanna do
Should
a
it be
dance.
banned from Fortnite?
No.
Okay. All right, we'll give you a pass today then. Hard Day's Night, what's up? We got the British flag, the Union Jack. Frankie Monkey says, bro, love the channel. Thank you very much for stopping by and letting me know. Albie Dam is making a return. Vessel Tosin is bursting to not be at work right now. He's bursting for a quit.
Bursting for a break.
Archie was bursting for a break yesterday. You could blame Archie for there being no stream yesterday. It's his fault.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
Yeah. His fault. I even told him, I was like, bro, you're letting everyone down. You're not allowed to take breaks. And he's like, but I'm so tired. And I'm like, I don't care. Get back to the mines. And then he just went boom and went offline. And basically said, fuck you to me.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
Correct the record all you want, Archie. I'm going to pick on you.
I mean, the docket was ready. You know, I don't know. Past that, I can't say. Docket was done.
$20 super chat from Albie Dam says, please use this and send Archie beans and raw toast. I love the work, my guy. Keep up the good and honest work. I will. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat. Bro, you are very generous to the channel. You have done a lot of super chats. Thank you very much. And I will pass that on to Archie. He loves his beans and toast.
I do. I had some yesterday.
Pascal is in the chat. Welcome, the True Patriots. Welcome back. Just a Dad Legacy Power Washing. Oh, somebody making their own content power washing, or at least maybe you're thinking about it. Let me look at your channel. I gotta see. Just a Dad Legacy Power Washing. Let me see if you're making videos. You better be making videos. Oh shit, he has over 1,000 subs. Your last video was a year ago. Let me look at your shorts. Bro, you stopped uploading. Do more power washing videos. Bro, get that bag, dude. That's good money right there. You probably make more money from the videos than the power washing. Maybe. If you play your cards right, you gotta keep going, dude. Spaghetti or a Whataburger for dinner? I've never had Whataburger. I want that. I want Whataburger. Chunk on Twitch, welcome back. I remember seeing you follow yesterday. Yo, I had no idea you streamed. This is sick. I do stream. I do now. I streamed a long time ago. I just started like full time in it. I made one. Let's go. Welcome. Let's see how long we've been live. Only 12 minutes. It feels like I've been live a half hour. I'll upload for you right now. Do it, dude. Yeah, start doing. I need to put some cheese on those beans and toast, mate. Bro, you gotta do. Yeah, you gotta make it savory, mate.
Of course.
Power washing videos. Do time lapses and cool shit, or do like, oh, this person's driveway is so dirty and they're old and they can't afford it, so I did it for free. Do one of those. We love watching those. It's evening time for sausage bap. Sausage bap. This guy eats. What's that? Pig blood sausage.
Black pudding.
Black pudding.
Oh my god.
This guy eats black pudding. How do you have blood sausage? That's so weird. I would only eat that if I was dying.
Blood sausage is crazy.
Yeah, that's so weird, dude. It's not even meat.
Gotta eat up all the parts of the animal. You know, can't afford anything to go to waste in England. There's not with the German bombers overhead.
Bro, nobody's bombing you. You guys are still eating.
Yeah, well, tell that to our cutlery. Tell that to our culinary cuisine. All right, tell that to Bubble and Squeak with Frey Bentos pies and things like that.
Oh my god, Eli's got it figured out. Yeah, power wash. Do power washing videos with tight pants on and no shirt. I don't care what weight you are. Just send it.
That sounds good. You should maybe, hey Stan, maybe that's the next channel. You know,
if I get if worst comes to worst,
I think that would definitely work.
Maybe I drink so much I can't think of good ideas anymore, so I just like drain my brain of all of its power, and I can't pivot any longer. I'll just do that.
When you become a liberal.
Yeah, I'll start grifting to the left. Here we go. When all else fails. Just send it. Indeed. Send it. I like saying that. All right, we're gonna get looking at what's going on in the world here in a couple minutes. Bring my live stream back over here. Give me a moment, and we'll be back. I'll let Archie talk to you guys if he wants to. Oh, wait a minute. Sausage bap with 10 pounds or 10 euros?
Pounds. That's
pounds.
A pound sign.
10 pounds. Bop, 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 bop. That was cringe, but whatever. I don't care. No takesies, backsies. I don't eat black pudding. But you gotta love Marmite on vanilla ice cream. Marmite is something I'd be more willing to try because it's just like salty, right? Like Vegemite.
Yeah, it's literally Vegemite.
Vegemite. I've never tried it, but I think I'd be the. I like savory. I like salty. I'm like a salt savant. I'll be damned with $10 super chat. It says modern British cuisine is from World War II when they were getting their asses handed to them until their old colony, the U.S., came back to the rescue. That's disrespectful because they fucking did some shit. Okay, they were right there with us. They were right there with us. With jokes, we joking, jokes. Okay, but nah, they did some shit. What's your guys' top guy? What was his name? Fucking, I can't think of his name right now. He was the fat guy with a cane and a top hat, and he was a genius.
Oh, Churchill.
Churchill, bro, come on. You tell me Churchill didn't win that war?
Yeah, Churchill's the guy.
He's the guy.
We was fighting day one we're the only country that was fighting day one till the end of the war. Not even the Russians were fighting day one. It took Germany like 2 years to invade Russia. We were there from the start till the finish.
Respect
with New Zealand and the rest of them.
Respect where respect is due, and respect to honorary Americans. Oh my god! Oh my god! Archie, you do it.
Okay, do what? Do
I
what?
don't know, do the show. I'm busy.
Okay, hey guys. We stand there in the background, and I like talking about World War II. Let's talk about World War II, guys. All right, England were already winning that war by the time America came and got themselves involved. I just want to make it clear that we were winning. We were already beginning to win, slowly but surely.
So what would have happened if we didn't join?
It would have taken way longer. We would have never been able to invade Normandy like that. It would have taken. It probably added like. If you guys didn't join, it would probably added like 5 more years onto the war. But we could have done it. Oh god, maybe we don't do it all the way though.
I was like, you think you could last 5 years?
We could have done, bro. Our colonies were keeping us propped up. We had continuous supply of troops and military equipment from them. We did pretty well, but nothing on you guys. But with but England and Russia, we'd have eventually sorted them out, given us a few years. Russia were already turning the tables a little bit at that point, but yeah. All right.
I like it when you talk about World War II, Archie. You talk about it from a perspective I've never heard, and I like that. Never heard of that shit. Never heard about it like that. I have always came from the American perspective. It's like, you guys are getting your asses whooped, bro. We came over there and saved your ass. That's the perspective I've always had. But no, you guys, like, the more I learned about it, especially talking to you, we all cooperated together to make this happen.
A biscuit and a biscuit. Mate, you guys have the wrong word for biscuit. That's all I'm saying. What you guys call biscuits are actually scones. And what you guys call cookies are actually called biscuits. Thank you very much.
What the? No.
Yeah, dude,
Yes.
what the fuck? All right,
Don't be changing American culture. What's wrong with you?
He's trying to make the chat hate him, dude. It's like doing it on purpose. Archie!
Okay,
yeah, that's what I always say. Archie! What's up, Cooper? Chips? Yeah, fries, French fries or fries. We just say fries. Scone is like a dessert, isn't it? Like a dessert.
Yeah, but so like imagine you take one of your biscuits and make it slightly less salty, and you add cream and jam.
Slightly less salty. What the fuck?
You guys add slightly too much salt onto them.
No, leave the salt in
That's the
there.
only difference.
Leave the salt in there and add all the stuff, the cream.
Yeah, okay, I suppose that would probably be just as good. I was thinking about that low key.
It'll be better.
Yeah.
It'll be
Cornish
better.
cream
Bro,
on that.
have you had some cornbread?
Yeah, definitely.
Cornbread with honey butter. Some salty cornbread. And some honey butter. Have you tried that yet?
I've not tried honey butter, but I've definitely had cornbread at some point.
You need to have some cornbread with some honey butter.
Isn't that some outdoor boys stuff?
No, that is just Southern. Yeah, that's just
okay.
That's just
Yeah,
Southern
never.
comfort food.
I mean, I've had cornbread, but nothing else.
Did you have American cornbread or like beans and toast cornbread in England?
I had it in America at
Okay,
a barbecue place.
Okay, perfect.
Proper
Okay.
cornbread.
Then it was good cornbread.
Jelly and jam. I do know the difference between jelly and jam. Jelly is what you guys call Jello, and it's actually jelly.
What?
Jelly and Jello are different. What the hell?
Jelly and Jello are the same thing to us in England, and jelly is Jello in England.
What?
Jelly is only Jello, and vice versa. You guys just take slightly changed words.
No,
around.
we invented words. America. You guys are the caveman words. Ekum bokum. Okay, you guys are in the cave, and then we came out of the cave and came to America. All right, you guys still in the cave? You got your old caveman ways, and then we have the actual words. Jello is a little tasty snack made with beef gelatin. That's what it is. That's what Jello is. You take the beef gelatin and you add a bunch of fruit flavoring and color dye, some red dye number 10. Okay? And then you got yourself a little fruit punch Jello snack. You gotten Jello from the store? What? Or made it? You can buy a Jello pack.
Yeah, I got some jelly from the store.
No, Jello. No, Jello. Jello. It's alive.
It's alive.
Yes. Bro, Jello. The Jello that's alive.
That's jelly. That's jelly. I don't understand what that word is. That word has no meaning to me. All I'm hearing is jelly.
Bro, go to Walmart.
And I see jelly all around me. I see jelly in the little packet.
No. You want a little paper packet. It's powder inside of it. Or it's a little box.
Yeah, like jelly.
No. How do I say this? Go down to the baking aisle. And you'll see a box that says Jello. Okay, pick your favorite flavor.
Jelly means jam in America. I didn't even know that. You guys don't have jam?
Yeah, we have jam.
Oh, it's jelly.
Yeah. We jam all the time. That's when you tap, rack, bang. Hey! Jelly and jam are different. No, you go down the baking aisle. It's powder. It's powder, Archie. You take the powder and you put it in boiling water. Okay?
Like jelly.
No. And then you stir it, and then you take it off the boiling water, and you pour it into whatever shapes you want or whatever, and then you put it in the fridge to let it cool off. Then once it's cooled off, you can eat it. It's no longer a liquid. It's now Jello.
Jelly. That sounds like jelly to me. That's how you make jelly right there, Stan.
No. Jelly is when you take a bunch of like strawberries and sugar and you melt it into a pot and blend it, and then and get all the fluid out of it until it's all sticky, and then you put it in a jar and you put it on your toast with,
like jam.
It's jelly.
Jam.
America.
Is Jello jelly? If Jello's just a brand name of jelly.
This is like
Jello's
the difficulty.
Jello.
Like we're just trying to have like make a thumbnail and a title for the videos, and this is like the same conversation. You know what I mean? It's like we'll do a thumbnail, and then Archie like the let me look at one of these videos. Okay, so we do oh yes, this one did really good. America's first 100% Muslim city. And then he has me going in the thumbnail. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to do that. I don't want to look like that. And then he does another one, and then I'm doing like these karate fucking arms. And I'm like, what is that? What am I doing karate arms? jelly, jello, same energy. Jelly jam. I can compromise with that. I don't know why. I was like, ah! Like my thumbnail was like this. I'm like, and then fighting from a city. Boom! Fight. the hero that Dearborn needs but doesn't deserve. Okay, here's one for you. This is a good question. Is it soda, cola, Coke, or pop?
That's a fizzy drink. I wouldn't say pop, but I know that people do say pop in the UK. But it's a fizzy drink, that is.
A new follower.
Pop. Hard Day's Night he's got the Union Jack. He's saying pop. Thanks for the follow, Chibi Kuma. Welcome aboard on Twitch. Also, a friendly reminder, follow over on Twitch as a backup. I'm also on Rumble. I'm live on Rumble right now. I'm also on Twitter. All those links should be in the description. If you're on phone, 3 dots or underneath, little description thing. I think we could pin comments on the top of Twitch too, Archie. Maybe we should say, hey, we're live on Rumble from Twitch. We'll funnel to funnel, I'm trying to diversify myself. The more I cover this politics stuff, the more I'm a target for being unfairly banned. Elite K, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. There we go. We got another one. Come on over. I'm officially pushing my Twitch. I'm trying to see if we can get that to like 100 viewers average. That would be sick. And I would like to see a lot more than 100 viewers on YouTube as well. We'll get there. We did really well the other night. Get diverse, Dan. I gotta diversify for self-interest. Gotta make sure I'm everywhere, just in case one goes down, I'm still afloat. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. That's literally my agenda. So when I'm saying, hey guys, go follow on Twitch. So the reason why is just in case I go down, I'm at least somewhere. I'm also, and then I'm opening up on everything. I think we're gonna start live streaming on 5 platforms. We're gonna do Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Twitter or X, and then Kick. Did I say Kick? The Kick. Let me take a look. We're gonna do YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Kick, and X. Potentially Facebook. I'm pretty big over there, but Facebook's really, I think I got to be careful over there and just not do it. Keep the streams on a safer places. Facebook's weird. Ghosted. What's up, man? I see you in the chat. Stealth Iodine says he's confusing gelatin and jelly. Jelly is made in a similar fashion to jam. Gelatin is a different process. Yeah, he's British and backwards. I don't understand. Imperial Red is in the chat. Mr. Grumpel Stillskin, welcome back. King is in the chat. Facebook is a bitch. Facebook is, very lucrative for me. I do well over there, but I have to be very careful. Otherwise, it gets taken away. And they've done that many times too. I'm surprised they still let me stay with how many times I've been in trouble there. Now I'm just so fucking careful. They don't let you multi-stream. A lot of places do now. Yeah, there's weird rules and stuff. I don't necessarily, follow all the rules. Until I see someone get banned for showing multiple chats on Twitch, I'm not going to worry about it. But there's a rule. You're only supposed to show Twitch chat on screen. But I'm making YouTube videos. Stan is my favorite Samoan streamer. Do I look Samoan? Samoans don't grow beards. Oh, I guess they can. They grow beards. I've always seen them as more baby face. They're big or more. Maybe it's just a clean shaven thing. Maybe it's a culture thing. Maybe they do grow beards. Will you ever shave off your beard? Yeah, if I become a giant, fucking WWE wrestler, huge dude, yeah, I'll do that, because I'm wrestling. But other than that, probably not. At least for now, I don't intend on it. I look Russian and Italian. Yeah, I probably look all kinds of shit, bro. I get it all the time. I look Mexican, fucking Russian, Italian. I get Italian a lot. Samoan, that's a first. It's probably because I'm big. You're demonetized on Facebook. I've been demonetized on there so many times. I was demonetized for a whole year. I recently got it back this year. And I've been very careful. And I still got in trouble 3 times. But thankfully, they did not demonetize me. They nerfed my reach, but thought I was native. I am native. What I am is a little native, and then whatever other stuff. A bunch of mix, but native is where like my olive skin comes. What about TikTok? I might stream on TikTok, but I got to be careful over there too. So like if I do TikTok, maybe it's gonna be video games. Yo, Dunzo coming in with a prime sub. Thank you very much, friend. We got 35 subs. That's crazy. Are you gonna alternate or all at the same time? I'll probably do all at the same time at some point. Let me see if I can pull up this restream chat. Here's like all the chats. I'm gonna try this chat out. I have an Iraqi face. I have been asked if I'm Arab a lot. I've been asked if I'm a lot of things. It's crazy. Dunzo says, love your YouTube videos. Thank you very much, my friend. I do have all the chats right here. Let's bring my Twitch so that way I could keep an eye on the things, but there's all the chats. Look at that. All right. Shall we get started? Stan is racially and sexually ambiguous. I was in the Marines. I've seen hundreds of men do the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why. We put all these macho dudes together and they just start doing gay shit. You know, so maybe sexually ambiguous. Just a chill dude says I'm 2% black, but I'm white. How does that work? Does that mean you get an impasse? Like how much percent of black or African or whatever can you have before you get an impasse? I'm actually curious. That's the Marines for you. Yeah. A Western Canadian tribe called the Ditidot. What about him? Hi from Sweden. Big fan. Keep doing what you do. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching all the way from Sweden. Eventually they'll all be biracial. You know what? That kind of makes sense. I see it the majority of everyone being biracial, and then like more like, you know, less racials, I guess you'd call it, will be the minority at some point in the future. If you go enough hundreds of years forward, it probably will, just because the, you know, we have planes. You can just go anywhere you want. Because of planes, it's, you know, Aaron is 5% black. You get, I guess you get an impasse. I think at 5% it starts. All right, let's take a look at what we have today. I have a docket. Archie's still working away at it. Let me just look at. Good, though. Right on. Whoa, somebody made an anime with Sora 2 already. That's crazy.
Sora 2 looks insane. That AI is just nuts.
Yeah.
Think about how that will look in 2 years' time, even.
Yeah, I mean, just wait till the end of the year. I'm actually finding some crazy examples. We might want to do a Sora video. Maybe not. Maybe not on Stamp Price. Not right now. We'll definitely do a segment.
I just got the go-ahead from Nick Shirley. Took him a while, but yeah, he just gave us the 100%. He always does though, so I wasn't worried.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that we were cool to just kind of react to any of his videos and we just give him credit. But cool. We got Archie's in contact with Nick Shirley. We're always asking. We're like, hey, can we react to one of your videos? We'll give you credit and everything, you know. And he's always cool with it. My family is from Ireland, so does the 2% come in play? I'm really confused. I don't know. I think 2% is too low. You don't get an impasse. Sorry, bud. You gotta be 5% or more. I didn't make the rules. I'm just enforcing them. Hey, we got a new member. EJ, thanks for becoming a member on the channel, my friend. I need to... Oh, nice. That pops up in the chat, too, on Restream. Restream shows me all the things, dude. I could just read all the chats in one spot. I think I'm going to try this. For follows, I'll have to look over there, but that's okay.
Someone tried to bring a bomb to a TPUSA event, and there's a video of it getting detonated by the bomb squad.
No shit.
Uh-huh.
Is that today?
Yeah, it happened a few minutes ago, literally in the, I think, past hour.
What?
You can hear the explosion.
Do you have a video?
Yeah, I just sent it. It's in Politics News.
All right. And friendly reminder for anybody that wants to have any of the links to the stuff we're talking about, we're posting it in our Discord, and there's a politics and news channel. It's right underneath the Just Chatting, the main channel. Holy fuck. Okay, let's take a look at this. Suspicious package and possible bomb threat found at Utah State University have TPUSA event. Evacuation order. Bomb squad arrived to appeal to have detonated it. You can be shouting fire in the hole before the explosion was heard. Okay, hold on a second. So is this just a bag that was left there and then they like blew it up with their own shit? Is it okay? It's not necessary. So so libs of TikTok has learned to use specific language. Okay, Archie, I need you to learn from this. All right, because you said, oh, hold on, let me fix my camera. You said that they found a bomb. Did you not?
Yeah, I assumed that's why they'd be detonating it if they found someone left.
No, you framed it incorrectly.
Sorry.
Learn. Let me show you. Suspicious package and possible bomb threat found. Possible. Even libs of TikTok is learning to use very specific language, okay, to make things so it's not declaring. What you did was declare something.
Uh-huh.
We're not in the business of that, okay? We don't know yet. We don't know if it was actually a bomb or not. It could have just been some fucking backpack that somebody left and it's sitting there and they're extra cautious at the TPUSA event. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so you just declared this live on stream in front of everybody that there was a bomb at the TPUSA event. That is called sensationalizing. We don't do that. Not on this one. No, we just stick to the facts, okay? Remember. Okay, so you read this and you're going so fast that you just saw, oh, they have a bomb. But no. Suspicious package and possible bomb threat. That means we don't know what it was yet. It could... Okay, but what we do know is that they're obviously extra cautious at these TPUSA events. They just had an assassination. Like, they're extra cautious. If there's some bag laying around, there's this old video. Let me show you an example. Guy who dumps backpack, bomb threat. Let me see if I can find this.
Get blown up.
Now at noon, this crazy...
Okay, so there's this guy. If you look at my stream, you can just mute it. But this guy, he's tired. Like, they have the whole police line, do not cross, blah, blah, blah. Right? And this guy's like, bro, you guys are retarded. And he goes and empties a bag with nothing in it. Like, there's just a bunch of junk in there. Watch.
Now at
He
noon,
does
this
this,
crazy scene downtown
and then the
Milwaukee,
cops
the
tackle him.
investigation into a suspicious package with that.
Yeah, they got all mad at him for doing it. But here's what happened. Like, there was just a bag there, and then someone said it was a bomb, and then they have to treat it seriously. That's what's happening here, likely happening here, or we don't know. Like, it could be that. That's my point, is that it could just be that. But you declared that it was a bomb when, in fact, we don't know.
I should have been clearer.
Well, it's not just about being clear. You should have paid more attention because you interpreted it this way. You interpreted it and relate it to me as if there was a bomb at a TPUSA event. So just, just super important that you don't do that. So you're putting together the dockets. All right. Well, anyways, here's some AI shit that's not real. This is AI. That's wild. They added like some physics effects. Bro, it even has butt jiggles. That's wild. That is like, we're not going to be able to tell what's real anymore. Here's an anime. We're going to be an anime with this.
Affirmative, Sora. Each layer refines the representation, like polishing a gem.
Then, maybe one day I'll build a network that understands every star.
That's wild. Even the audio is AI. This is all... Wait, what? That's really close. You can still tell that, like, audibly that it's AI. That's pretty wild. You English dub. That's funny as fuck. This is like watching my brother get yelled at by my mother. Yep. Hashtag free Archie. Well, we don't want to lie, right? We want to say the truth. It is. It's that awkward silence like daddy just hit mommy at the dinner table.
It's not that bad, guys. I made a bit of a mistake.
No, that's a big mistake, bro. I'm not going to let you forget it. You can't do that shit. Is there any like I have a question for chat. Has anyone canceled their Netflix and any of that kind of shit? Everyone says they're canceling Netflix. I actually did, but I just canceled everything. I had HBO, Hulu, ESPN, fucking Disney Plus, Netflix. I got rid of everything. I still have Amazon, but that's because Amazon is like packaged with all this other stuff. And YouTube Premium. That's all I have left. I do have Crunchyroll. Maybe I should cancel that too, but that's pretty cheap. Why are they canceling? I don't know. I was asking other people if they did. People are canceling because there's like some sort of like show on there that's pissing people off. Canceled a long time ago. No one knows if it was a lost backpack or something else. That's exactly right. Yeah, we don't know yet. So we'll have to wait and see if they say anything about it. My guess, my prediction is that it's nothing. And that it's just some bag and they're just being careful. Yep. Suspicious package. I haven't paid for Netflix since before streaming. I canceled it when it was all still by mail. Oh wow, that was a long time ago. I canceled everything today. All my stuff. I'm canceling it all. I have a server that my friend, he has all the like everything on it. Every show, every movie, it's all on there. And it's like really convenient. And he just hosted it at his house. He has a private server with everything on it. So I just watched from his shit. Yep, and it's free. He doesn't charge me anything. He just lets me watch. It's called a Plex server. I bet some of you know what that is. Love Pete calling generals fat to their face. Oh yeah, we're covering all that today. We should probably get to it here soon. Let's look at the docket. What do we have so far? Let's see here. We have the Quantico meeting. Trump speaks first. No, I feel like the fat thing should be first.
Yeah, we can switch that around.
I'll do it. No more woke military stuff.
Yeah, so he's speaking about getting rid of stuff in the just the woke stuff that's in the military, like the Pride months and stuff like that. This one can also actually, I think all of these should probably go up here.
Yeah.
And then we can add.
Okay, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, Trump's gonna have to go second today because I don't know. Pete was on fire, I guess. We've been wondering. So we're gonna be like, okay, we're not going to war. All of the America's generals were called into a meeting to talk about fat people and woke shit. That's not how you split canceling.
One second.
I got you. I used the autocorrect.
Okay, card. Sorry, I lost the docket there for a second. There.
You got rid of Netflix when they doubled down on the French movie about girls dancing. I'm just getting rid. I'm not getting rid of. I don't give a fuck. If they make something I don't want to watch, I don't watch it. I don't give a fuck at all whatsoever. That's not why I canceled Netflix. I canceled Netflix and a bunch of shit because my friend has a free server with everything on it, and if there's something I want to watch, I could just request it and he adds it. No problem. He even has like an interface. I could type in movies I want and then just hit request and then he just puts them on there. Whatever show, the full entire show, whatever show, all the shows I want, it's all on there. He's like one of my oldest mods. He doesn't even mod for me anymore, but we're still friends and he lets me use his Plex server. Gotta shave the beards. Yeah, the beards thing is about like Indian dudes, like they're letting them have turbans and beards, and I'm thinking, fuck that, dude. Nah. If you want to join the military, then you have to follow the protocols. There shouldn't be a religion that lets you not have to get a haircut, bro. You gotta get a haircut. You gotta join the military. That's part of it. You gotta go get your fucking head shaved like everyone else does. That's the way I see it.
All right. I think that Netflix section is all right.
Right on. Let's see. We have Quantico, Donald Trump AI on Hakeem Jeffries. I think we should put Trump in here. Now, the one where he's speaking at Quantico to a full room of generals, what does he say?
He basically says he's quite funny. He says like, oh, I've never come into a room that's so silent before. Don't worry, guys. You can clap. You can laugh at what I'm saying. You can cheer. You can also get up and leave if you don't like what I'm saying. But then that's probably the end of your careers.
Oh, nice. What the fuck? Won't let me do the thing. All right, hold on a second. I'm just trying to have this be its own fucking bullet point. Ah, nope, it won't let me do that.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So I just put the Trump stuff with the Trump stuff. Oh,
right.
Trump on government shutdown. Everyone's canceling Netflix. Trump campaign manager now works as an Israeli agent.
Yeah.
OpenAI's new sort to... I just don't give a fuck about anything Israel. Everyone's so focused on it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's just a distraction to a real problem here. All I say is stop giving him so much money. Bad Bunny is a Super Bowl halftime performer announcement. Right on. Cartel leader doesn't is mad at Trump. Let's do Bad Bunny thing. I don't really give a fuck about that either. Who cares? Don't watch it. People are gonna watch football anyways. They're not gonna not watch football. Whoa, what the fuck?
That's the wrong. Sorry, I just accidentally put a link with the wrong links.
Okay. Tesla cop Cybertrucks.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So shit. Tesla cop Cybertrucks. Las Vegas has their own Teslas now and stuff, which is dope.
How about
Uh,
police
But yeah, that was a really
Cybertrucks?
stupid way to say it. You're right. I don't know what my head was thinking.
See, look, you even framed it here wrong. I'm going back to the bomb thing. Someone was stopped while bringing a bomb.
Yeah,
Like, who was
the original
stopped?
post
Who-
I looked. Yeah,
Archie.
the original post I looked at said
Shh.
that. Sorry.
Who was stopped? Who was stopped? Tell me who it was.
No one.
Exactly.
I'm not quite sure.
Suspected
how I came up with that
explosive
information.
at destroyed. Okay, see that?
Mhm. That's a better link for it. That's got like all the events ending off in the bombing, or the detonation of whatever that was.
All right.
We need to end off on something funny though. I've not found. Let me find something to end off on something funny.
Let me look too. I'll take a look.
Uh,
The Cybertruck thing is kind of funny and cool.
yeah, the Cybertruck thing is quite dope. It's a dope thing to end off on.
All right, I'm also just gonna kind of take a peek at what's going on Twitter because it's been a sec. Let's see if there's anything. If federal agents raid Chicago building.
What? I didn't see that.
There, I'll pull it up. Let's see. September 30th is when it got reposted.
From Blackhawk.
Let's listen to it. I'll play it on stream. It's on Breaking 911. If you want to look at it.
Led 300 federal officials to that apartment complex. Some even rappelled down from Blackhawks onto the rooftop in order to help secure that perimeter. Now, they were searching for suspected members of the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Of course, TDA has been designated as a terrorist organization under the Trump administration. Now, it was the biggest show of force that we've ever seen on the ground here. We had agencies, FBI, Border Patrol, ICE, and ATF all involved here, and they were all looking for targets in that same exact building. It was a 5-story building. It was a tall task for them, and anything could have gone wrong. But luckily, the operations went pretty smoothly. Preliminary reports show that about 30 illegal immigrants were arrested in this operation, some of them suspected Tren de Aragua. Now, we talked with Chief Gregory Bovino, who's running the operations on the ground for many of these ops in Chicago, and he had some words for people that are pushing back against his operations. Take a listen.
How about you live in the apartment next door to Tren de Aragua members that are trafficking in prostitution, guns, drugs, and taking advantage of American citizens in a violent way? Why don't you live next to them and then see how much of a Gestapo or a Nazi we are?
I like what he had to say there. Yeah, good fucking point, bro. Interesting. So I think this may have happened last night. This might have been a last night thing. But that's still really interesting. Want the link? Do you have it?
Yeah, I found it.
You found
I've
it?
got it in the docket.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm just gonna look at what else we got. Just taking a quick little peeksy poo. See if there's anything my algorithm pops up for me. ICE arrests a bride. I'll send this to you. Maybe you could track down the original. That's pretty crazy. At least let her get married. Oh wait, they're trying to get her before she gets married so she doesn't become a citizen. That's crazy. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. Barron Trump reportedly shut down an entire floor of Trump Tower for a date. I don't know if that's true or not. Maxine Waters loses it after realizing she was tricked into admitting. We'll see. What did she say? We'll see.
Got that in.
You got that in? Was she tricked?
Democrats want to prioritize the
I
healthcare
don't
of
really
illegally
know.
Let me watch.
I don't think there's anything that crazy.
over a government shutdown, because if the government does shut down, American
Excuse
employees are
me,
gonna be furloughed.
stop it right there. We're not prioritizing. What we're doing is saying simply we want to keep the government open and we want to work with the Republicans and have a bipartisan agreement to keep this government open, and health care is at the top of our agenda.
But aren't Democrats demanding health care for illegal aliens?
Democrats are demanding health care for everybody. We want to save lives. We want to make sure that health care is available to those who would die, but having the help of their government.
So you're good with a government shutdown, even if it means giving health care to people who aren't American citizens?
Well, that's what you're pushing on. What you're trying to do is you're standing here and you're trying to make me say that somehow we're going to put non-citizens over Americans. Quit it. Stop it. This is the kind of journalism we don't need.
No, I'm just
You're
asking
divisive.
questions.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, that's
You're being divisive. No,
No, I'm
please.
not.
You don't need to ask that question. You're just trying to get controversy here. You're not.
She's not wrong. She is trying to get controversy, but it's not a wrong question to ask because it's true what she's asking. And yes, they are trying to give people that healthcare that aren't citizens. So like both things are true, to be honest, in that situation. I mean, she clip farming. She got her clip, dude. You know what I mean? She knows what she's doing. I got to be careful, bro. Something might flashbang on here. Jesus Christ. That's why I look right here. You never know what's going to pop up. ICE in downtown Chicago. Oh, that's yesterday. Trump was in I think I'm going to go ahead and shoot the docket, and if anything pops up, we'll just tomorrow or make a decision. But I'm just looking. Yeah. What's up, kindly Luda?
What we think? We thinking thumbnail. We go with Pete Hegseth. Maybe maybe like you said, no fatties in the military or something like that. What was said in chat earlier?
Yeah, it was something in chat earlier. No fatties allowed or something.
Yeah. Fuck, I had it written down as well on Discord, but I must have deleted it to type something else.
So you don't.
No fatties allowed. I think it was.
Let's see here. What was it? No fatty allowed.
Oh.
What was it? It was in Twitch chat, I'm sure. Fuck.
Anyone remember what it was?
I don't know. It was a good one. That's what I want to do with the title. No more fat generals. Maybe that was
Is that it?
I don't know.
No more fat generals. Yeah, no, it sounds like a good title.
Let me see if I can search it. Dude. Pete loved Pete calling the generals fat to their faces though. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Disney Plus is increasing their prices. Bro, I'm canceling everything. I'm not watching any of it anymore. Or I'll watch it for free. I'm not paying them any more money for all that. I'll watch it for free on Plex. No more fat generals could be like text on the actual thing. It could be Pete Hegseth met with all of America's generals, and then he says no more fat generals. Something like that. All right, let me get the docket opened up and ready to go. I'm just gonna get ready to send it. Bernie's taking my phone.
Pete Hegseth met all of America's generals.
It seems like
text on the screen, no more fat generals.
Maybe, potentially. All right, opening this all up. Let me just share screen so people can see what I'm doing. Pete Hegseth. Trump. He went live. Do you have any clips from him live in the Oval Office today?
He did a couple things. He signed an executive order about cancer. More cancer research.
Yeah, none of his Oval Office stuff is in the Trump section. Trump content president. There we go.
He had some. Yeah, he had some.
If there's anything interesting,
suffering with cancer.
Oh, here he is. Oh, he talked about the shutdown.
Oh yeah, that's in that. That should be in there.
Government shutdown.
Yeah, that is in. That's in there.
Yep. Yep. I just opened it. Cartel. Cartel crying about Trump. Did he really cry about Trump?
No, he's not. That was a figure of speech.
Okay.
Sorry, I should change that.
Cartel complaining.
Yeah. Complains.
Okay, we could say cries about Trump. Cancel Netflix.
Wait, we could
OpenAI's June generative. What, you have a Casey Neistat tweet.
Yeah, he said it's over. Like, I don't know, the impact of Casey Neistat saying something like that as a film creator, but it's up to you. We can just go straight.
I want to show some more open AI stuff if we're going to do a segment on that. And AI Sora 2. So here, I'll go ahead and create a sub point. Like that, like right there, right away. We should do that right away, okay? Just like that. All right, Bad Bunny, NFL. Dude, there's a whole ass fucking thing on this.
That one I was going to speak to you about that. Those are just two righty opinions about.
I know. I don't care about their opinions. Their opinions are stupid. I just want to tell everyone it doesn't matter. Everyone's trying to like. Who cares? Everyone's gonna watch football anyways. So they obviously don't care that much. Okay. Bad Bunny halftime. All right. Cyber Police. There we go. Yeah, putting the Trump and the sneeze thing in the Trump section.
Yeah. There is also like Trump with kids with cancer and stuff if you wanted to include that. But I didn't think it was too interesting. You know, obviously sad they have cancer.
Suspected bomb TPUSA. I'm gonna put that one more in the front. I think I'm gonna make that the second story. Is there any other information on this?
No, but that link I gave you, that's a really good link. It's got all the videos and stuff from the entire event, like, and from the people running away and getting evacuated and stuff that I saw. I didn't watch for every single one.
I have to scroll up. I see.
Yeah. It's scrolled down. I think the bottom one, or it's either the bottom or the top one's the final one where you can actually hear the bomb.
Okay, it's better to put them in their own things and label them. This is lazy. Okay, yeah, I'll do it for this time, but next time, just like, if you want to have different videos, then say here's you'd be like here, and then here's 3 different videos for these things. And I could just have them all and they're labeled and everything. It would be better that way. Because this way, like, you're counting on me like scrolling up. I didn't know I wouldn't have looked at all if you didn't tell me that there was other videos, because I just saw it as a singular link. It's not labeled in any way, so just keep that in mind. All right, Don Lemon, dude,
Yeah,
fuck Don Lemon.
Fair enough. He was going pretty insane. He said like there's some inbuilt stuff in white men which make us more violent or whatever. And that one, yeah, I thought that one could just go.
All right, let me see what else I can find. Let me see if we can find something funny for the ending.
It could be by Baron Trump renting out a whole floor of Trump's building.
Maybe. That's kind of funny, bro. We can make some jokes about that.
Yeah. Let me find that.
Did you add that to the docket?
No,
or, no?
I'm adding it right now.
Right now? Okay. Then yeah, I'll just go with that. I'm scrolling. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. No one cares about Don. He should be in prison. I wouldn't say in prison, but all we have to do is not watch. He's constantly baiting the right for attention. That's how he's getting his views. No, the left don't want to listen to him. All right, I think we're ready. Do you have the Baron Trump thing added? Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
Awesome. All right then.
No problem. This is some more stuff. I don't know if you caught this stuff that I added on to the OpenAI topic. I gave you some more links on it. I don't know.
Oh, awesome. I do want those. Yeah.
All right, I sent you to them in DMs.
Oh, I'm just opening them up right now in the docket. I see them. Yeah, I got them.
Nice.
All right, those are a couple good examples. That should be enough. Awesome. All right. Yeah, this let's see. Baron Trump date. This guy's he's getting the ladies already, bro. He's a man now.
To be fair, what a solid card to pull out just to rent the whole level of a building. He definitely got late. He got lucky that night. 100%.
Yeah, lucky. I don't know if he got lucky. I don't think he needs luck.
True. He got nepo. I don't know what is the word for that.
He's a nepo baby, but you know, the good kind.
It's not luck. What
he's
is
a good
it?
kind.
Yeah. What? Yeah, because to be fair, he was also born being like 6'9", bloomin' hell.
Well, not
hair.
just that, but he's like the son of the most powerful man in the world, who was a business tycoon known as for decades, and so he's like learning all the dopest shit a father could teach his son about how the world really works. So
And
Baron
get
Trump well, of course, that goes without saying. I bet his dad has a whole lot to say about it. I bet he has some good lessons for Baron.
Oh, definitely.
Honestly, yeah, bro. This guy's he's been around. He knows things. He doesn't not know things.
Yeah, so what is that? If he's not getting lucky, what is he? He's getting his due. By getting lots of girls and renting out buildings, that's his due. How would you say that?
I have no idea.
Due, like what he's due. I don't know what if it's not luck.
Why are you saying Jew?
DUE. Like his, when you get your due, you get what you're owed.
Why is this guy saying Jew, guys? I don't understand.
No, not Jew.
I'm hearing Jew too. I'm editing videos and then all of a sudden I hear Jew. I'm like, what the hell?
His due. He's getting his due.
His due.
Yeah, there we go. Cooper gets it.
DUE. You said DEW. Like morning dew.
No.
Like Mountain Dew.
No, not morning dew. Not Mountain Dew. Dew. And not Jew.
Doo-doo. He's getting his doo-doo.
No. Oh, God.
Noah.
I'm cancelled.
Doo-doo,
oh, God.
Jew, Noah.
Oh, no. I need to just shut up.
All right. Let's do this. Okay, chat. So I will be reading chat. I have it all right here. We're going to do our video. It's going to take me like 25-30 minutes to shoot this video. And then after that, we're going to watch a Trump stream. I think there's a couple of them. And we're going to watch Hegseth's full thing, I think. And then whatever else happens after that. So we have a little bit ahead of us. What's up, Archie?
Yeah, the Nick Shirley video if you're up for it.
And oh yeah, there's the Nick Shirley video. I'll be doing that too. All right, cool. We have a bunch of stuff ahead of us, but let's get this first video done so Archie can get to work. Gonzo, do you have anything you want me to check before I get started?
If it's going to only take you 20 minutes, let me get these other two done real quick and I'll do it after.
Sounds good. Alrighty.
Good luck.
Thank you. Where we're going, we don't need luck. Okay, stream marker for Archie. Pete Hegseth, suspected bomb. And what do we say about Trump? Let's see here.
The Hakeem Jeffrey stuff.
I'm not gonna focus on that specifically. I'm just gonna say, and Trump has been doing some trolling today. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, here we go.
Perfect.
All right, ladies and gents. Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth met with all America's generals. Pete Hegseth met with all of America's generals today. No more fat generals. There was a suspected bomb at a TPUSA event today. And Trump has spent his day doing a little trolling. We have these stories and so much more. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. Awesome. There we go. All right. I was fumbling my words a little bit there. Oh, I'm going to have to fix the chat here on the side real quick. That's all chat. We want the restream chat. Oh, that's up there. Okay, hold up. We got to move some things around. Why does it go from the top or the bottom? Let's go like that. I think that's good. Let me do a test. I think it's like behind. I think that shit's way behind. Unless it goes up here. Oh, it goes up top. It's going from the top. Okay. One sec. There we go. All right. Chat is good to go. Starting with Pete Hegseth, everyone was wondering what was this big meeting. Apparently, we are not going to war. Thank God. He just wanted to tell the entire military that no fat people are allowed anymore.
It's tiring to look out at combat formations, or really any formation, and see fat troops. Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals in the halls of the Pentagon and leading commands around the country and the world. It's a bad look. It is bad, and it's not who we are. So whether you're an airborne ranger or a chairborne ranger, a brand new private or a 4-star general, you need to meet the height and weight standards and pass your PT test. It's tiring to look out at combat.
I agree with this wholeheartedly, and I think that a lot of our social issues have infected our military. The military is an instrument of death. That's what it's about. There is no fun and games. There is no bullshit. It's just a machine of death. And I don't have any patience for any of this type of stuff, so I'm glad to see it. He went on, though. So he actually went off today. Here he is talking about there's not going to be any more DEI, dudes in dresses. They're just focusing on being the military.
This administration has done a great deal from day one to remove the social justice, politically correct, and toxic ideological garbage that had infected our department, to rip out the politics. No more identity months, DEI offices, dudes in dresses. No more climate change worship. No more division, distraction, or gender delusions. No more debris. As I've said before, and will say again, we are done with that.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. That is wild. He also said no more beards or long hair. I think he's targeting like Indian dudes that have turbans and stuff in the military.
This also means grooming standards. No more beards, long hair, superficial individual expression. We're going to cut our hair, shave our beards, and adhere to standards.
I agree with this.
Because it's like the broken windows theory of policing. It's like when you let the small stuff go, the big stuff eventually goes. So you have to address the small stuff. This is on duty, in the field, and in the rear. If you want a beard, you can join Special Forces.
That's what I was going to ask.
If not, then shave.
Yeah.
We don't have a military full of Nordic pagans, but unfortunately we have had leaders who either refuse to call BS and enforce standards, or leaders who felt like they were not allowed to enforce standards. Both are unacceptable. And that's why today, at my direction, the era of unprofessional appearance is over. No more beardos.
No more
the era
beardos.
of rampant and ridiculous shaving profiles is done.
Fuck yeah, I agree with this.
If you do not meet the male-level physical standards for combat positions, cannot pass a PT test, or don't want to shave and look professional, it's time for a new position. Or
I agree.
A new profession.
I agree. So yeah, I'm thinking like there's an allowance for beards and long hair for Indian dudes that want to have their turban, right? They want to have a turban, and I've seen images of the camo turban. Even there's a camo. It's shave the fucking head just like everyone else and go join the military. Like this isn't the fucking playground. This isn't anything. You know, this isn't a joking matter. It's the fucking military, instrument of death, defending our country. That's what it's about. You go there and you want to be a part of that, then you could go be a part of it. But you got to play by the fucking rules and assimilate into the military just like everyone else did. If you can't assimilate into the military, get the fuck out. Hegseth then starts talking to the top U.S. generals directly, suggesting some of them might want to resign.
Leaders who have given decades to our great republic at great sacrifice to yourselves and to your families. But if the words I'm speaking today are making your heart sink, then you should do the honorable thing and resign. We would thank you for your service. But I suspect, I know, the overwhelming majority of you feel the opposite. These words make your hearts full. You love the War Department because you love what you do, the profession of arms. You are hereby liberated to be an apolitical, hard-charging, no-nonsense, constitutional leader that you joined the military to be.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's badass. Clean this shit up. Stop putting politics in the fucking military. This guy doesn't. This is the cringiest motherfucker on the planet. What? What's his problem?
To our enemies, F-A-F-O.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Let's go.
If necessary, our troops can translate that for you.
He's calling it cringe. He has no idea. It's words of death. That's what those words are. He could, he's saying, you could call it cringe all you want. They're still words of death, and he means it. People can show what he's talking about if they need to. These stupid motherfuckers. Okay, what else we got? Today we end the war on warriors. Okay, right on. That was Pete Hegseth's tweet today after everything. Yeah, I thought we were gonna go to war, bro. Like, why are we calling all the generals to Quantico? I mean, I like the message. It's important. It feels very theatrical, to be honest, to have all the generals show up for this big speech for Hegseth. But you know what? It is announcing massive change to the military. One that a lot of people agree with. Dude, I got to tell you, the Trump admin is so fucking good at marketing to righties. They're so good at it, man. Because I'm like my logic is saying, well, couldn't we have done this like virtually, or like just do an announcement, like, and then make everyone watch it in the military. I think that would have been more efficient. But like theatrically, it's interesting. In other news, apparently, there was a suspected bomb at a TPUSA event today, and they blew it up. Here we go. So they cleared the area. Bomb squad showed up, and they blew up the backpack. Okay, that is just the sound of it. That's pretty wild. Here are some videos of people walking around. See, suited up and walking into the perimeter. Let's start from the top here. Police just evacuated the place. So here's the place being evacuated by police. I'm assuming that, you know, like, it's possible it wasn't anything and it was just an abandoned bag, but they're being extra careful because Charlie Kirk was just fucking assassinated. So TPUSA is not fucking around and they're on high alert. Clearing the perimeter. Yeah, so we don't really know anything. But of course it's going to be big news. Everyone wants to know because it's a sensitive issue. But at the end of the day, it could have been nothing. What we are truly seeing here, like what we know, what we do know, is that they are being incredibly careful at these TPUSA events, as they should. We don't want anything else happening. So in that room full of generals, let me start that segment over. On the Trump do be doing some trolling today. Starting with, he was in that same room with all the generals. You know, there's no way all the generals of the United States are going to be in like one room and Trump's not going to go in there and talk to them.
I've never walked into a room so silent before. This is very, don't laugh. You're not allowed to do that. You know what? Just have a good time. And if you want to applaud, you applaud. And if you want to do anything you want, you can do anything you want. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave the room. Of course, there goes your rank, there goes your future. But I've never walked into...
Bro, these are all the most serious, hard-ass motherfuckers in the entire military, all in one place. Yeah, of course they're being quiet. Holy fuck. Bro, they haven't had to do this since they were like 20. Look at them all in formation right here, bro. They're like on point in formation. All there is not going to be. What did we call that shit when you had a little fucking string, right? And you'd like burn them off with a lighter on your unit. What the fuck did we call those? IPs? Was it all IPs? What did we call that in the Marines? I forgot. I forget these words, dude. There's not a single. I think it's IP. There's not a single IP on any of these uniforms. These are the most perfectly. This is the most perfectly groomed room of uniforms the world has ever seen right here. Then Trump starts talking about the N-word.
And it was really a stupid person that works for him mentioned the word nuclear. I moved a submarine or two, I won't say about the two, over to the coast of Russia. Just to be careful, because we can't let people throw around that word.
Which one is it?
I call it the N-word. There are two N-words, and you can't use either of them. You can't use either of them. And frankly, if it does get to use, we have more than anybody else. We have better, we have newer, but it's...
There's two N-words. One is nuclear. The other one I'm not allowed to say. I love it when he tells that joke. Then Trump tweeted this about Chuck Schumer and this other dude. I forgot his name. But literally I don't see much about him. I forget his name. Here we go.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit, you know, at least for a while until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
I mean, it's AI, it's not real, but that doesn't mean that it's not true. Here's his name, Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. I guess he was not very happy about this today. Here's his response.
And Mr. President, the next time you have something to say about me,
wait,
don't cop out through a racist and fake AI video. When I'm back in the Oval Office, Say it to my face. Say it to my face.
I'd say it to his face.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes them.
I'd say it. I don't know. I think Trump would say it. No problem. I don't know. I'm not very intimidated by that guy when he says it. Democrats are still losing their minds over President Trump, Hakeem Jeffries' Mexican sombrero and mustache video. Oh, shit. Here's another person crying about it.
That's right. And then what does that shameful man do? After a meeting where you're supposed to be working out details, where you're supposed to be negotiating a deal, you post something that draws a sombrero and a mustache on the leader with whom you're supposed to be. That's right. And then what does that shape?
Oh, whatever. Who cares, dude? Oh my God. It keeps going. What? Archie, you found some good shit here.
Could you give us your reaction to that Trump posted video tonight?
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere.
Could you give us your reaction to that Trump posted video tonight?
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere.
Could you give us your reaction?
That is fucking hilarious. Holy fuck. Dude, Trump is on fire. He just memed all day today. Now he's joking about COVID with RFK.
They couldn't test. God bless you, Bobby. I hope I didn't catch COVID just there.
Did you see how he smiled? He really liked his own joke there. Like look at Trump. You don't see him crack up like this very often. Watch.
God bless you, Bobby. I hope I didn't catch COVID just there.
That's like a real Trump smile right there. He's like, he's actually laughing. Look at that. He's pleased with himself there. Yeah.
Don't you have Paxlovid? What is it? Pax. He's got Paxlovid. Give me a Paxlovid immediately. They couldn't take.
Huh. Well, you know, Trump cooking today. In other news, let's talk about this Trump, in other news, let's talk about this government shutdown. Here's what Trump has to say about it.
What are you doing? Thank you very much, Linda. Okay, any questions, please?
Mr. President, as we inch closer to a government shutdown, this morning you said you might do a lot of layoffs. If DOGE is already reducing the federal workforce, why is it necessary to link more federal jobs cut to a shutdown?
Well, the Democrats want to shut it down, so when you shut it down, you have to do layoffs. So we'd be laying off a lot of people that are going to be very affected, and the Democrats, they're going to be Democrats. As you know, this country, no country can afford to pay for illegal immigration, health care for everybody that comes into the country, and that's what they're insisting. And obviously I have an obligation to not accept that. That would affect everybody. You know, when I see what we're doing with AI and all the plants that are opening up in the country, $17 trillion is coming. And if you compare that to Biden, Biden had in 4 years, less than $1 trillion. We have 17 trillion, more than that. I think it's going to be much more than that, David, by the end of this year. I think it's going to be far over that. It's a record. It's already a record in 8 months. It's a record by a lot. And so we're doing well as a country, so the last thing we want to do is shut it down. But a lot of good can come down from shutdowns. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want, and they'd be Democrat things, but they want open borders. They want men playing in women's sports. They want transgender for everybody. They never stop. They don't learn. We won an election in a landslide. They just don't learn. So we have no choice. I have to do that for the country. Yes.
Basically, what he's saying is like, oh, you guys want to shut down the government? Okay, well, I guess we're going to start firing a bunch of people because we can't afford to pay them because the government shut down. We'll fire your people. That's fucking wild. I don't think, like, basically almost every day Trump's doing something. He's doing something that's never been done before. It's really crazy. It's hard to keep up. Here's Maxine Waters getting questioned about this situation. Let's see what she has to say.
Do Democrats want to prioritize the health care of illegal aliens over a government shutdown? Because if the government does shut down, Americans...
Excuse me, stop it right there. We're not prioritizing What we're doing is saying simply we want to keep the government open, and we want to work with the Republicans and have a bipartisan agreement to keep this government open, and health care is at the top of our agenda.
But aren't Democrats demanding health care for illegal aliens?
Democrats are demanding health care for everybody.
That's a yes. So they want health care for illegals. I don't want health care for illegals personally. I'm not about that. Nope. I'm not about that. Come be a citizen. Maybe we could work out some like better healthcare solutions for everyone. Maybe like a base level something. I don't know. I'm willing to compromise on it, but not for illegals.
We want to save lives. We want to make sure that healthcare is available to those who would die, but having the help of their government.
One thing that I noticed about Maxine Waters is probably going to be an unpopular opinion here, but this is my thoughts. I think the reason why she talks like that, it's not because she's retarded. I think that she's actually pretty smart, but she doesn't care about what is like true or right and wrong. She's just playing the game, and she's just racking her brain and speaking really slowly, one set of words at a time, so she could choose her words carefully, because every statement is political. That's what she's doing, and she knows how to play this game, and she's made, I don't know, tens of millions of dollars from this, probably upwards of $100 million. She's made a lot of money doing this stuff. And it's her playing the game, American Game of Thrones, playing the game. She's not dumb. She talks like that because she's playing the game. Is she a good person? No, I don't think so. She is not a good person. I think she's a horrible person. And I think she's a terrible person for American politics. She's good at playing the game of politics to her own benefit. That is true. And you can't do that and be stupid. Just saying. I know people don't want me to give her credit for having intelligence, but if you look past all the act, everyone is putting on an act, right? You could see what she's doing. She's playing the game and getting rich from it. Cartel cries about President Trump making it hard to be a cartel.
Do you think what President Trump has been doing has been making your job tougher?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
But it's becoming more difficult, you think?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he's crying to me, but it definitely is more difficult. It doesn't mean they're not going to operate. They'll figure it out. If we want to really stop the cartel, like, they all got to go. Like, you know what I mean? They got to go. That's the only way. What is this? I can't play Netflix's cartoon here, but well, apparently a lot of people are canceling Netflix over this cartoon, saying Dead End Paranormal Park is targeted for ages 7+, which pushes trans ideology. See for yourself. I'm not going to play this clip. I don't want to get hit by Netflix, but whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. I would, if I'm a parent, I'll just ban this from them watching it. They won't be allowed to watch this if it mattered to me and I'm a parent. No watching this. If other parents want to choose to let their kids watch it, they can do that. It's none of my fucking business what a parent chooses to do with their kids. If I had kids, I would probably say, nah, we're not watching this personally. But if another parent decided they wanted to watch that with their kids, I don't give a fuck, dude. It's not my kid. Not my kid. I don't give a fuck. Just don't watch it. If I actually did just cancel my Netflix, but I also canceled HBO. I canceled Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, HBO. If I didn't say that one already, I canceled everything because my friend has a Plex server. I'm just watching that shit for free. I don't care. I'm not paying them any more money. It's too much money. So for me, it's money. If for you, it's an ideological reason why you want to cancel Netflix, knock yourself out. I don't think it matters. Just don't watch it. Elon Musk is on board, though. He has canceled Netflix. He wants people to cancel Netflix. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This stuff, like everyone canceling, I'm like, you know what? I'm not just going to cancel Netflix. I'm canceling everything because it's expensive. In other words, or in other news, AI is still continuing to progress. This is such a big progression. We have to talk about it. It's not a tech channel, but check this out. This is everything that you're about to see in here is AI. Woke Hollywood. If all the woke and stuff is pissing you off from Hollywood and you want to hurt Hollywood, consume AI. That's all you got to do. Really. Just say, fuck you. You guys suck. We'll just watch the AI shit instead. We don't have to listen to you and watch you anymore. Yeah, that's coming. Like honestly, they're done. They're donezo. Hollywood is Blockbuster. YouTube, AI, the internet technology, that's Netflix. Remember when Blockbuster could have bought Netflix for $5 million once upon a time. There was an offer and they turned it down because they thought Netflix was stupid. Then Netflix put Blockbuster out of business. Hollywood is getting Blockbustered right now, and they're so arrogant, much like Blockbuster was. They don't realize that like YouTubers and stuff are being watched way more. There's individuals like me, like I'm doing, you know, not the brag or anything, but I'm just a dude. On just one of my channels, I'm doing 100 million views a month. Just from doing shorts and stuff. So like this, it really is the future. Like no one from Hollywood is in my way of doing that. I don't have to suck Harvey Weinstein's dick in order to get 100 million views on shorts. I just make them and upload them. Everything is changing. Hollywood is old, and they've made themselves so annoying that nobody wants to save them. This is wild.
And we're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
What? They're adding social to the AI? This is crazy.
On the path to AGI, the gains aren't just about productivity. It's about creating new possibilities.
It's also about creativity and joy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ducky races. That's awesome.
That's why we're launching Sora 2 inside the Sora app, allowing everyone to push the limits of their imagination and create ways we never thought possible.
AI version of himself. That's crazy, dude. Oh. Yeah, bro, so many outfits that do all the marketing and stuff, they're all getting put out of business right now. It starts with the marketing and then it's going to end up in Hollywood. So many people that went to school to be artists and shit are so fucked. Unless they learn how to do this stuff. But they don't want to because they see it as the devil. So there'll be new artists that learn all the skills because all the art skills have been recorded by AI. So anybody could teach themselves how to be a crazy artist through just AI lessons and stuff. It's literally all digitized now. You get an AI teacher to teach you how to just be an excellent painter and understand artistic concepts and stuff. And then you also take those new skills that a new artist that doesn't have anything against AI, that's not stuck to the old world being a fucking crybaby. And they're like, new world. Okay, so they don't give a fuck about these people. They just see some kid born today. They're going to learn how to be a crazy artist when they're older, when they're old enough to understand how to draw, and AI is going to teach them. And they're also going to learn how to work with AI. They'll be born into it. And all these people born before AI, they're crying about AI is taking my jobs. They'll be, you know, putting the fries in the bag. Fries in the bag. Either learn the new shit or get past the fuck up. Here's some more options or more videos. Check this out. Sora 2. Ice skating with a cat. That looks real. That's crazy with a cat on her head. Whoa, and then the cat like an AI or anime? Anime is cooked.
Ready when you are. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he broke it.
Dude, you alright? I'm good.
That's not real. This is obviously not real. It looks like CGI though, but it's not. It's AI. Oh, he's doing the Van Damme. He's doing the Van Damme. Crazy. Sora 2 with physics. They're adding a lot better physics. Oh, here's another one. Look at this. There's chalk dust. And there's chalk on her feet. There's chalk dust on the beam. And marks from other performers being on their handprints on there. There's handprints from other performers doing tricks. There's dust on the bottom of her feet. There's chalk on her ass. Her ass has jiggle physics. What the hell? Okay, yeah, bro, things are a-changing. Things are a-changing. In other news, Bad Bunny is going to be at the Super Bowl, apparently. Everyone's, I don't know, he's going to do something in Spanish and have some sort of all the panties wet, dude. All the bitches love this motherfucker. All right. They all love this motherfucker. You know what's going to happen? So there's all these people, they're upset because like he's like anti-Trump, anti-ICE, blah, 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? But there's people that do, but you shouldn't. Anyways, everyone's just going to watch football anyways. So anyone that's protest, they're upset about this. You don't watch the halftime show. If you want to watch football, everyone. That's what everyone's going to do. They're not going to watch this. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. And then just watch the football. And that's it. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Everyone makes it too big of a deal. I say this as a righty. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Apparently this is Bad Bunny. NFL has selected him to be this. What is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what Archie put in here in the docket. I'm going to skip that. Moving on to the next thing. Speaking of the future, look at these. There's a new fleet of cyber cops, police cyber trucks. Look at this. This looks badass. This is a real truck for the cops. I think it's badass. They were donated. They're donated by a billionaire, Ben Horowitz. No taxpayer money was used. Right on. Well, I mean, the police always like to take the donations. These are always cool. It's good for like, different public events and stuff. People like to look at it. It's a spectacle. I think it looks sick. The Cybertruck looks like ass by itself. Doesn't it look cool if you turn it into a cop car though? Okay. I mean, if you don't like electric cars or whatever, or you think the Cybertruck looks ugly, what about this though? Doesn't that look fucking sick? That looks like something from like Judge Dredd, or what was the other one? Demolition Man. This is like some Demolition Man car, dude. It's pretty badass. It really is futuristic looking. A British blogger was arrested for sharing a meme online that said "fuck Hamas." 47-year-old Pete North has released a video of police telling him he was being arrested because he posted something on the internet. North Yorkshire police have confirmed the incident, saying North was arrested on suspicion of publishing or distributing written material intended to stir up racial hatred. He was eventually released after a lengthy interrogation without charge. Okay, let's take a look at this. Stuff's wild, man. It keeps happening. You Brits, I feel bad for you.
Basically, our hate crime team reviewed it and said there are offences there we need to explore.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the time is 21:31. We're under arrest for what's referred to as Section 19.
Section 19?
I'll explain it in a second. You don't have to say anything, but how many defence you don't mention one question, something which we're trying to court. Anything you do say, maybe get evidence. Basically, Section 19 refers to spreading what we say like racial hatred. So you've posted something online that we believe is spreading racial hatred.
Twitter, Facebook?
I can't explain too much. It's just to give you the context beforehand.
Let me put to you an interview.
Because I appreciate you've never been arrested before, have you?
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice. Apologies.
Frequent flyer.
Apologies, I didn't think you were.
At least the cops, like, he's being polite. He's not being a dick. He's just doing what he was told to, whether he agrees with it or not.
How it works.
It's a very cordial arrest. I will say that. But I think that this is going to not last forever over in England. They can try. I really don't think that not being allowed to say whatever you want on the internet is going to last forever over in England. And I think that the more they try and stifle it out, the more of the new government they are going to form, because there's going to be a revolution over in England. Not like overthrow the government, but there's going to be an overwhelming election over in England or just in the UK, sparking somewhere. And it could also end up being bad. It could end up being like they push people so far that like somebody that shouldn't be in charge ends up being in charge, and they do a lot of good things, but then they do more than a lot of good things too. That's what might happen. You got to be careful, but I don't think they're going to be careful. That's my prediction. I think that a super righty person, an overly too much of a righty. I'd rather a righty be in charge, right? But I think sometimes you can have too much of a good thing, too much of a bad thing. But like we have too righty of a person becomes in charge of England. That's well, that's where they're heading if they keep doing this shit. They're gonna make their people so sick of it that the person that the people in charge now would be the last person they want to follow them. And finally, it's been reported that Barron Trump shut down an entire floor of the Trump Tower for a date. Hey, my man, bro. Hey, his dad is, you know, he's spent decades being a real estate mogul, a tycoon, and then he became president of the United States, the most powerful man in the world. He completely changed the world of politics forever. That's his dad. This kid learning some shit from his dad. Shutting down the whole, you know, a whole floor for a lady, bro. I wonder how many like helpers they had, some servants in there. You know, like, he's really showing this girl up, bro. I think he definitely think he got lucky. Actually, he didn't need to get lucky. He just needed to shut down a whole floor, bro. He got easy PP touches. All right, Stan is out of here. See you guys. Okay, I'm still here. I promise. That was just the end of the video, and we're going to move on to the next thing. So let's get the music going. I'm going to read some chat. Archie?
Getting that downloaded now?
What?
On it. I'm on it. Getting it downloaded now.
Oh, you're on your phone.
No, I'm not. I'm here.
What's that mic?
Maybe it's the wrong mic. Let me have a look. I didn't change my mic.
I know, Discord does that sometimes.
All right, let me check that out. Yeah, I changed it. What the fuck?
It just does that when it updates and shit. Yeah, but let's get that editing. Gonzo, are you ready for me to check your edits? DM Gonzo. All right. Sorry for see, there was a $2 super chat. Let me scroll up. There was a $5 super chat from Albie Dam. Says politics used to be like this. Andrew Jackson was in 2 duels, and 1856 Charles Sumner was attacked by Preston Brooks using his cane. That's awesome. Thank you for the $5 super chat, man. There we go. I didn't forget that. Ready to see what good Barron does in life? I think that the Trump dynasty has been born, bro. That's what I think. I think that we have the Trump dynasty on our hands, and Barron Trump is learning some things right now that hardly any children ever born get to learn from their father. Like Trump knows some elite level information that just is like superhuman information, and Barron Trump is soaking it up. I saw him. I observed him on video when it was like during one of these events, and he was there, and he's all tall, and then you know he would like look at somebody and he would be like, "Oh, Charles, so nice to meet you," and he has this look on his face, and then he goes like this, and he's observing the room. Right? This kid's on another fucking planet, bro. Like he's gonna turn into somebody very prominent. You know, and he's taking it seriously. He's learning from his dad. Okay, this kid is learning from his dad, and he's learning from all the smart people his dad surrounds himself with too. Yeah, he's in a whole nother like whole level of position to become like it's crazy. It's king shit, dude. He's like a prince. Prince Barron. We went from flintlock duels to tactical nukes, Vessel Tosin says. I love it. Yeah, wild stuff. Okay, what's next? Archie, you are editing, right? You're downloading?
Yeah, I'm downloading now. Well, I'm waiting for it to. It takes like a couple minutes for whatever reason to come up on the highlights. when you
Right, the
highlight
process
it,
to
but
highlight. Yeah. Okay, so you're waiting on the highlight. Okay, yeah, just lock in and get that done. Let me know when you're ready.
I will do.
Gonzo, are you back?
Yeah, I got 5 videos for you.
Let's check those. Let's get them done because you got to go to the mechanic soon, right?
So he's actually coming by to pick up the keys here in a little bit, so I don't have to go down.
Okay, perfect.
So super helping me out. But
awesome.
Let's see, do.
All right, we're just gonna check some videos real quick. See how we doing. Ready when you are, friend. Soccer boxing, a new sport invented in Ukraine, is absolutely excellent. Yeah, imagine trying to pass the ball or score the ball and then you get bopped in the goddamn face. This is incredible. This is the next level of sport. Every day we inch closer and closer to blood sport. Look at this. We need to move this to America ASAP. Ukraine? I didn't know you could create such things. Send it. That one's good to go. Soccer boxing. Then you got Eric.
We need to tell Archie there's a reason why they call this soccer boxing and not football boxing.
Yeah.
It's
that's
not
true.
fucking called football.
Yeah. Football. Football. Soccer. Oh. I'll put my foot in your ball.
Football. It's called football.
No, the Ukrainians call it soccer. It's soccer.
We want our ball back.
Soccer.
We want our ball back. We want our ball back. All right, I'm ready.
Oh my god, they do. What the fuck?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, start that over for me. Okay, hold
It's
on.
gonna be
Archie,
a
we're doing a
heart.
hook. Like, play that over again. All right, thanks. Crazy how we drew basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Aw, it's gonna be a heart, but it's not gonna be a heart. Yeah, that's. Aw, there's a little arrow going through. With a permanent marker, too. Send it. That's perfect. Oh man, okay, so many options here. Glizzy of love. Fuck it. Crazy how we drew. This is the same couple, by the way.
Yeah, when I was getting the
credit.
The credit I saw, yeah. And then like I saw her face at the end and I was like, oh yeah, totally is. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, they're funny. My wife thought it was a Bible bookstore. My friend, that is a naughty toy store.
So Haley's going into this Bible bookstore. At least that's what the hell she thinks it is.
Did you do that close up or they do that close
I didn't have
up?
the heart to tell her anything.
They do that close up. I didn't do any zooming.
Okay. Because I disagree with that close up. I don't think I should have done it. Got to keep the Adam and Eve on the shot. No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it
I
was
was just double checking just in case. I was like, I didn't think I did. So I might have control C V'd something, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, all right.
From the top.
Here we go.
My wife thought it was a Bible bookstore. My friend, that is a naughty toy store.
So Haley's going into this Bible bookstore. At least that's what the hell she thinks it is.
I have an idea. So, for the hook, because you're doing like a reverse, and then it does have a close up and the hook. It's their close up. Yeah, I want to show the Adam and Eve like all the way through, so it makes sense. There we go. Now the hook will make more sense. Show her walking up. Whoa, go back further. There's her walking up to it. There you go. That's your shot, bro. There you go. That's your. Go forward just a little bit because it's cropped. Yep, get the whole Adam and Eve in there. Go forward a little bit more just so you have the bleed. Start, okay, back just a little bit more. Like, yeah, it was somewhere like right there is good. There we go. That's the hook. Let's see what it looks like. My wife thought it was a Bible bookstore. My friend, that is a naughty toy store.
So Haley's going into this Bible bookstore. At least that's what the hell she thinks it is. I didn't have the heart to tell her any different.
She's about to fight.
Oh,
She's gonna
her face. I can't wait.
She's gonna come running out. Yeah, okay. I didn't say fight. I said find. You have it subtitled as she's gonna fight. I was gonna say she's gonna find out, but I got kind of cut off a little bit.
Different.
She's about to fight.
Oh,
She's gonna
her face. I can't wait.
She's gonna come running out. Yeah, okay. I'm intrigued. I got to see this to the end. She fucking bought something.
What the hell did she buy?
She bought the jumbo. What is that called? The megalodon.
What
is that called? I've seen it. Moist Critical has one. Not Moist Critical. It's Moist Critical, the YouTuber. Moist Critical.
Moist Critical
one
has one.
It's one word.
What's that?
Moist Critical.
Okay, now I have to look it up because isn't there a K somewhere in there too? Let me see. Yep. Yep.
There we go. I've seen it. Moist Critical has one. What's that?
Man, is it?
What's that big one called? I still can't remember what it was called, but it's called something. The chat will tell me when we upload the video. I'm sure chat will tell me on live, but all right, now I think that one's good. We can send it. Yeah, just make sure we're paying attention to the subtitles. Don't just 100% trust them all the time.
Yeah, my bad on that.
The megalodon. You think that'll get us flagged?
I think you're fine.
Let's try it. Capital M. There we go. Megalodon. Yeah, gong. There we go. Megalodon. I think it'll be all right. My wife thought it was. Oh, we got the gaming ones. All right. Let's go. Minos, a maze-building roguelike where you, the fabled Minotaur of legend, must defend your sanctuary from hordes of bloodthirsty adventurers. Demo on Steam now. I mean, it looks sick. I like the style. But what's the gameplay like? That's the question. I think we're about to find out. So, it's like the story. The Minotaur chases you like in the old story. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, I'm intrigued. Is it gonna look like this? Oh, that's when you do a close-up. That's not what I was expecting. That's the close-up shot. Yep, right there. Is it gonna look like this? Oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting. I look like Mario Party, but like a minute. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. You do it with friends. You try to escape the Minotaur together. I mean, I guess this could be fun, you know? A fun little game with your buddies. Just, that was not what I was expecting. Catch me live on Twitch, motherfuckers. So right when it says, I guess that could be fun, we cut there, then we do the call to action at the end. Showing off the muscles. That's right, dude. Could be fun. Go to the gun show. We're together. I mean, I guess this could be fun. Catch me live on Twitch, motherfuckers. There we go. That's the proper ending. Let's send that one. Sick. Football. I'm going Super Saiyan. Render! Impatient! Ah! I have no drinks. I'm going to make some tea. Minos, a maze build. Whoa, what happened to my left monitor? Whoa, my monitors are freaking out. Are you still there, Gonzo? Hello, test, test, test. Did my computer just fucking freak out? Hold on, let's see. No signal. My whole computer is crashing. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. My computer. Something is going on with it. What the helly? I'm still on YouTube and Twitch, yeah, but my other computer crashed. It appears. Okay. All right, I'm restarting my main computer. I can still read chat over here. So give me a moment. Use TeamViewer. I'm just using Discord. Can you type to Gonzo or somebody that my computer crashed? Hopefully it's just a simple crash and nothing too crazy. Otherwise, that would end today's stream, but it looks like the computer's booting back up fine. I'm not sure what happened. I think maybe setting this down real hard, maybe. I don't know. My computer freaked out. It did not. Something happened to it. How many computers you got? I got 2 computers powering everything. Look at this. It's having a hard time loading. Oh, there it goes. I believe when Windows loads, it doesn't freak out. Okay, it looks like it's working. All right, booting it back up. I have chat over here. I could read it on my other monitor. Dude, I got a crazy ass setup. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I could see myself. I could see what you guys see. Because I have the stream running on a different computer. I'm just going to pull everything back up. There we go. There's our music. You don't hear it yet. Hold on. Let me turn on the audio for everybody. There we go. Now we got music. Jump back in the call. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I don't know. My computer just crashed on me. That's weird. Doesn't usually happen.
Maybe it's because you're making American tea, not British tea.
I made a British tea.
Full on?
Yeah, dude. The hot water and the tea.
Milk in it?
With
It's
milk.
Earl Grey.
Did you add milk in it?
No. Hey, Brittany,
You're supposed to add milk with
can
Earl
I
Grey.
get the creamer stuff? There we go. I'm about to be British right now.
What type of tea is it?
Like the tea, you know, the leaves and the water.
Yeah, but there's many types of leaves and water. There's Earl Grey, there's Yorkshire tea, there's green tea.
I don't know. It's a British tea.
Is it English breakfast tea?
I don't know.
Okay,
The box
well,
literally
we'll see how this
says
goes.
British
It could
tea.
go badly. If it goes badly, it's because it's not the right tea.
Brittany, you gave me a
I need to know
green
what the
tea.
is. You can't have green tea and milk.
This is green tea right there.
You just told him to put milk in it. You didn't even. Oh my god.
Brittany, here's your. This is your tea. You have green. It's a green tea. She gave me a green tea. Ew. Disgusting. Okay. Gonzo, I'm ready to check the next edit. New Resident Evil Requiem footage from Tokyo Game Show. Oh! I can't play this. All right, I know there's people that like this. If you could do a close up on her face, the crazy lady's face when I'm going, ooh, right? Like you do the hand. Yeah, like yeah. We want to kind of just make that a little bit bigger. No. Go back to the hand. Watch it again. See what I'm talking about. Yeah, right there. Look at that. See that? The hand comes out and the face. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Well, no, that's after the hand came out. Yeah, bro. Look at how creepy that is. Watch. And then the hand. Yeah, there you go. And then you'll do like a small close up, and then when I get more intense, you'll do a more intense close up. That's a pretty intense close up. I would do it a little bit smaller than that. Yeah, you're at almost 200%. That's basically doubling it.
Well, it's at 150 to make it sized.
Got you.
So,
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, okay. And that one maybe 250-ish. Just whatever looks good. All right, now let's play that out, see what it looks like. Requiem footage from Tokyo Game Show. Oh! I can't play this. There we go. I know there's people that like this. You guys are crazy. I can't play this. That's too scary, dude. Yeah, I can't even do Silent Hill. That's less scary than this. That is absolutely terrifying. Oh my god, man, dude. Silent or Resident Evil and Silent Hill, masters of horror, man. That is. Oh, dude. You can't fight it. You just can't get caught. It's straight up cat and mouse. I can't. That freaks me out, man. Do another close up on the monster. Stream. Yeah, go back. It's like I don't know, like a few seconds or so. Oh yeah, right to the right where you peaks. Right around there. Yeah, let's do another close up on the monster. Just to make it easier to see. And then as it gets closer, yeah, then we can back out. There we go. Let's feel that out. I think it went a little bit too close, but we'll watch. We'll see. You just can't get caught. It's straight up cat and mouse. I can't. That freaks me out, man. Back off a little bit. People, yeah, just back it off. It's a little bit too much. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't have to be super strong. Just it's straight up cat and mouse. I can't. That freaks me out, man. People have been. Yeah, it's a little bit low. I want to get those feet on the earlier frames. You go back, yeah, go back a little bit on the frames so you can see, because that's what I'm concerned about. Yeah, back there. There we go. Up just slightly higher. There we go. No, that was way too much, because now it's gonna, when you go to the ending frames, it'll crop on the top. There's a perfect balance between the two. All right, now start it from the beginning. Mouse, I can't. That freaks me out, man. People have been begging me to stream like games like this, and I just can't. I'll just admit that I'm a puss right now, dude. I can't. Oh no. It's gonna. Oh no! Catch me live on Twitch, motherfuckers! There it is. Send it. It's good. There we go. You cut it out. Go back. You actually cut it out of. Can you go back, please? Yeah, you cut it out. There we go. Yeah, don't control exit. Control C for copy. There you go. Got to render it without the right subtitles. There we go.
Cool. And then I'll let you know when I have the 2 stamp price done.
Right on. Those should have been priority. For stamp price videos. We'll prioritize the stamp price ones. Gaming is like last priority out of everything currently. But it's all good.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we're done with that. Let's see. We have another thing that we want to do. It is... We have the Nick Shirley video to watch. We got permission for this. Here we go. So we have the Nick Shirley video that we can do. We also have... the White House went live today. We could watch the whole thing. Trump's been doing a lot of streaming. President Trump delivers remarks to Department of War. Then he signed some executive orders. We have a good amount of stuff here to check out. Let's do it. We'll start with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Secretary of War.
Well, you've heard from me, so now it's the main event, our Commander-in-Chief. I have the privilege every single day of watching him put America first, of ensuring that our warfighters have everything they need. His compass is clear. He's easy to follow because you know he has our back. I was thinking backstage, the man who was the Commander-in-Chief when the War Department was created was George Washington. The man who was president when the War Department was reestablished is President Trump. And when he found out about this gathering of senior leaders, he said, I would be honored to come in order to address and thank the incredible Americans who defend our nation. He has a heart full of gratitude and love for what you do, and we get a chance to see it every day. And I'm honored that this morning you all firsthand get to see it as well. So ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming the 45th and 47th President of the United States, our Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump.
There he is. All right, let's hear him. Here comes the man.
Thank you very much, Pete. Great job you're doing, too. Fantastic job. I've never walked into a room so silent before. This is very... Oh, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're not allowed to do that. You know what? Just have a good time. And if you want to applaud, you applaud. And if you want to do anything you want, you can do anything you want. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave the room. Of course, there goes your rank. There goes your future. But you just feel nice and loose, okay? Because we're all on the same team. And I was told that, sir, you won't hear a murmur in the room. I said, we got to loosen these guys up a little bit. So you just have a good time. But I want to thank Secretary Hegseth and General Kane, General Raisin Kane for a reason, they call him that. When I heard his name, I said, you're the guy I'm looking for. The Joint Chiefs of Staff and so many others in this room who together represent
Yeah, I do. That's so fucking funny. You're right.
Present the greatest
That's so
and
fucking
most
funny.
elite fighting force in the history of the world, the United States military. We're very proud of our military. I rebuilt the military during my first term. It's one of the greatest achievements. We had the greatest economy in history, and I built the military. Those are the two things I say more than anything else. And I also kept us safe at the borders. We had very good borders. We didn't have people coming in from jails and prisons and everything like took place over the last 4 years. They'll never forget what happened to this country over the last 4 years with the incompetence. There could be no higher honor than to serve as your commander-in-chief. It is a great honor. I look at you, you're just incredible people. Central casting, I might add. To each and every one of you, I thank you for your unwavering devotion to the armed forces and to the country that we've all sworn a sacred oath to defend. We all have that oath, every one of us. I'm thrilled to be here this morning to address the senior leadership of what is once again known around the world as the Department of War. I know Pete spoke about it. He gave a great speech, I thought. Great speech. I don't want him to get so good. I hate that. You know? No, I hate it. I almost fired him. I said, you can't, I don't want to go on after that. No, he gave a great speech, but he talked about Department of War. We were sitting there. I said, didn't it used to be called the Department of War? And he goes, yes, sir. They changed it like in the early 50s. So we won the First World War. We won the Second World War. We won everything in between and everything before that. We only won. And then we went, in a way, woke. That was probably the first sign of wokeness. And we changed it to defense instead of war. And I said, what do you think? How do you think if we changed it back? Would that be a nice idea? And Pete loved it immediately. Some people thought about it. You know, they gave it a little thought. But in the end, we did it. And I have to be honest, it's so popular. I thought it would be met with fury on the left. But they're sort of giving up, I must be honest with you. They've had it. They've had it with Trump. They've been
They're
after
giving
me
up
for so many years now.
They kind of are.
Here we are. Here we are. Come to the White House anytime you'd like. No, they've given up. They're bad, a lot of bad people. But all over, it's been so popular. It's been very popular. I really thought that we were going to have to sort of fight it through. There's been no fight. There's been no fight. Like what I called the Gulf of America, the Gulf of America, because to me it was always the Gulf of America. I could never understand. We have 92% of the frontage. And for years, actually 350 years, they were there before us. It was called the Gulf of Mexico. I just had this idea. I'm looking at a map. I'm saying.
Just going to read out some names real quick. Banana Clip, I see you. Big Tito, thanks for hanging out. We got Kindly Luda hanging out. Ed Lamb, A. Capone. Godbird, I see you in the chat. Ghosted, Kalulus, It's Tizer. Sorry, I was recording videos and shit before, and then my computer like crashed. But
frontage,
catching up on those.
Gulf of Mexico? Why isn't it the Gulf of
83
America?
Gator, I see you. Thank you for watching.
I made the change and it went smoothly. I mean, we had a couple of fake news outlets that refused to make the change. And then one of them, AP, took us to court and we won. And the judge, who was a somewhat liberal judge, said the name is the Gulf of America because AP refused to call it the Gulf of America. They wrote, they're not a good outfit, by the way. They call it the Gulf of Mexico. I said, no, the Gulf of America is the name.
Damn.
And the judge actually said that, in fact, you can't even go into the room because what you're doing is...
Trump wants this up, homies and homos. What's up?
America. Google Maps changed the name. Everybody did, but AP wouldn't. And then we won in court. How about that? Isn't that so cool?
Trump talks for like a whole fucking hour. I'm not gonna. I want to go to the executive orders. I'm going to the executive orders. He does seem tired. Someone says he seems tired. Yeah, he's just gonna go grandpa mode for a whole hour, bro. I can't do that right now. But him in the Oval Office, fuck yeah, let's go.
But I'm thrilled to sign a very historic executive order to massively accelerate pediatric cancer research and harness the extraordinary potential of artificial intelligence to fight this terrible disease. We're going to hook up the artificial intelligence with all of the other things that we have at hand, and we're going to come for answers. And these young children who are just...
Yeah, he's going to go grandpa mode. That's the way it is. He's Grandpa Trump. But, sometimes he just goes grandpa mode. That's it. You've seen him do it. But yeah, no, we did cover the N-word stuff. That shit was crazy. That was so funny. We did that
Really,
earlier.
Some are absolutely
Watch
better.
the clip.
Others are getting better. You're all going to be better very soon. So they won't even need it, I don't believe. I want to thank Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who we see a lot of lately. You've been really active.
Where else are you going to buy knockoff Gucci bags and pirated movies?
Secretary of
China.
Education, Linda McMahon, who's so fantastic. And I guess we reached a deal with Harvard today, so we'll see how that, all you have to do is paper it, right, Linda? Just
Yes, sir.
Paper it out. It'll be great, though. It's going to have to do with something that's very important to everybody. CMS Administrator Mehmet Oz, FDA Commissioner Marty McCary, Director of the National Institute of Health, Jay Bhattacharya. Is that good, Jay? That's pretty good, right? I'm getting better.
That's perfect.
I'm getting better. Science and Technology Advisor, Michael Kratsios. AI and Crypto Czar, David Sachs. You're doing great, David. As well as a friend of mine, Stephanie McMahon, and her incredible husband, Triple H. You all know Triple H. I'm not going to fight that guy. He's one of the greatest. I also want to thank all of the brave young people who are with us today, and they've gone through a lot, but it's really coming out very good. And I just gave them a beautiful coin, and we're going to save that coin, right? A beautiful coin. In 2019, I was proud to launch the Childhood Cancer Data Initiative, and I think Stephanie was a big factor, right, Linda? She was a big factor as to what we're doing right now.
Absolutely.
Which invested $50 million a year into pediatric cancer research, and today, in line with recommendations made by Secretary Kennedy and the MAHA Commission, we're doubling that investment, adding another $50 million to Childhood Cancer
Good night,
Data
Ludo. Thanks for
Initiative.
hanging out.
We're doing that immediately. And we have a lot of money coming in with the tariffs. We've never had money like this coming in. We're a rich country again. We were a dead country 1 year ago, and now we're the richest country. We're hot. We're a hot country.
We're hot.
So it's an honor to do that. In honor of all of you, we're doing that, okay? With this order, I'm also directing the federal government to fully utilize artificial intelligence to supercharge pediatric cancer research. It's pretty amazing what's happening. For years, we've been amassing data about childhood cancer.
Crypto regulations. What? No, dude, I want less crypto regulations.
But until now,
I don't want to pay taxes on crypto. That's my big thing. I don't want to pay taxes on crypto. Let me just keep it.
been unable to fully exploit this trove of information and apply it to practical medicine. Using cutting-edge AI, we will empower scientists and researchers to discover new treatments, cures, and prevention strategies. AI can also make groundbreaking trials and therapies, and it's just going to be so accessible to everybody, families all across the country. So it's going to be amazing. What's
I remember
happening
that.
is amazing, and we have
Generation
more AI.
X or whatever it was called. What was it? It was
by a lot.
suck it.
We're leading everybody
Yeah.
by a lot. They're creating their own.
We were
energy.
all doing
They
that
can
in
build
school
their
when
own
I was a
energy
kid. We were
plant
all doing this.
because we don't have the energy. Nobody does to feed them. The amount of energy just the AI needs coming into this country is double what we have right now. So we're letting them go out and create their own energy plants and their own electricity, and they're doing it. We're giving them
Killian, what's
permits
up,
to
man? I see you in the
build,
chat.
Electric plants. They're becoming sort of a utility. Maybe they'll do better with being a utility. Who knows? They'll do better with being a utility than they will being AI. What do you think of the chances that they? I hope I'm wrong about that, or they made a bad bet, right? So anyway, but I want to just say that we're going to defeat childhood cancer once and for all, and I'd like to ask Stephanie to say a few words. She's a very special person and very, very much involved in this. Thank you very much, Steph.
My mother's making me step
That's
forward.
right. Your mother, she'll do that.
Well, Mr. President, thank you very much. You've already acknowledged this incredible team here, and all of these people standing behind me were inspired by the story of a little boy named Connor Mahalik. He was a little boy who didn't want to hug me because he gave choke-out hugs. He booed his favorite nurse when she came to give his chemo, and he always worried about his dad because his dad was Connor's best friend. Connor was a WWE fan who I met after one of our big events, the Royal Rumble.
Oh shit,
You
Triple
could
H
tell
is
he
right
was
behind
sick.
him. I just
He had a big
realized.
scar that was running up the back of his neck and a lump on his head, but you would never know it from his personality. He told me about the T-shirt that
I'm doing
he was
good, man.
wearing
What are you
that
up to?
was dragging on the ground because WWE superstar Sheamus, who's 6'5", had given it to him. Underneath that was his Daniel Bryan T-shirt, and underneath that was his Skylanders T-shirt because that was his favorite toy. And as I stood up from my aforementioned chokeout hug, Connor's dad told me that he didn't have long to live. And I didn't want to believe that. I kissed him goodbye on his soft little cheek, and when he looked back at me, I made an unspoken promise to fight for him and kids just like him. Kids shouldn't even know what cancer is, let alone have to face it. And this incredible team believes that too. This
There's going to be people that are 100% against all of this. Watch, there's people that hate Trump so much they hear all this and they hate it. They hate that this is happening because it's Trump that's doing it.
Cancer, the first focus of AI innovation across healthcare in America. If there is one thing in the world that could bring us together, please let it be our children. Because I can almost guarantee if your child was diagnosed with cancer, you wouldn't care what party their doctor belonged to. You would just want the best. And President Trump is doing just that, enabling that every child with cancer gets the best care possible. And we couldn't be more grateful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Great
sir.
job. Thank you very much. She's done that before, hasn't she? Great job. Bobby, please.
Today, President Trump signed an executive order that makes an historic promise. We will harness America's innovation.
My elbow isn't getting more views than Jimmy Kimmel? Hold on, let me check.
For pediatric cancer.
Pretty sure I did.
We stand here today because of Stephanie McMahon Levac never wavered in her 11-year commitment to give every child a future free of cancer. She proves how one person's courage can change what is possible. Cancer is now the leading cause of chronic disease-related death in children, and its incidence has risen by more than 40% since 1975. We cannot accept that. We must act with urgency. The MAHA strategy report released earlier
Sending love from UK. Thank you, Naomi.
HHS to focus on research that harnesses AI to
Yeah, much love for UK
causes,
too. Pray for
identify
UK.
risk early and take action in childhood and young adulthood to prevent cancer.
Holy shit.
Now, this executive order directs the MAHA Commission, working with our nation's top science and technology leaders, to deploy AI to transform cancer care and research. We will accelerate progress in the Childhood Cancer Data Initiative that President Trump launched
This is
in
how many
2019.
Here's how many views the elbow video is getting. It's getting roughly 200,000 views a day. And it's currently at, let me go back. There we go. It's at 1.2 million and it's growing. Yeah, it's at 1.2 million. So yeah, I think I definitely, my elbow got more views than Jimmy Kimmel. How about that?
And that means building stronger data systems, using AI to decode complex biology, designing better clinical trials that deliver faster, more effective treatment for kids.
How about that?
The order doubles federal investment in the Child Cancer Data Initiative with an additional $50 million just this year. NIH will expand research while the private sector and universities will bring their best tools to the table.
Oh shit, I'm getting
Together,
2 million views a day. I'm getting 100,000 views an hour. I'm getting more views an hour than Jimmy Kimmel gets on one show. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy that I'm able to do that.
AI will be integrated into HHS
Damn, dude.
interoperability networks.
That's fucking crazy.
We will make electronic health records and claims data work for patients and researchers. We're already doing that, and always with parents in control of their child's health information. No family should have to fight cancer with outdated tools or without access to the very best science. For too long, families have fought childhood cancer while our systems lag behind. President Trump, thank you for your leadership in changing all that. This
Screenshotting something.
is about action, unlocking cures, empowering families, and giving every child the chance to grow up healthy and strong. With American innovation and leadership, we can make our children healthy again.
Bobby, do they know why this?
89.6 million views in the last 28 days?
Do they know?
Holy shit, bro!
Do they have any idea why that's?
Damn, I wish I was like Jimmy Kimmel.
Shape out a chart and talk about that. We're doing that research now for the first
Show us your weenus. My weenus.
Focusing on that, in particular, colon cancers and these cancers that have suddenly that never affected children before, and suddenly are epidemic in our children. And we're going to find the causes. They're environmental causes. We're going to identify them and work to eliminate them.
Good, thanks, Bobby. Jay, go ahead, please.
Hello, thank you, everyone. Thank you, President Trump, for signing this historic executive order directing your administration to use.
You see my weenus? Everybody's seen my weenus.
To cure childhood cancer. By signing this executive order, the administration is advancing the NIH Childhood Cancer Data Initiative's coordinated pediatric, adolescent, and young adult rare cancer.
Jason Waves, Pixel Rat.
Trump's direction in 2019. When I was a young medical student in the 1990s,
Ed
I had the
Lamb,
privilege of
Chrono
spending
Trigger.
a month in a
I like that.
pediatric
That's one of my
cancer
favorite
ward,
games, by the way.
Treating children with cancer. And I have to say, it was the most difficult month of my life. I left for home every day in tears. Watching little children cope with a deadly disease is hard. They should be playing with their friends, going to school, living their best lives. But instead, they bravely face cancer. These are the bravest kids I've ever met. I have tremendous admiration for the scientists who devote their lives to finding cures for kids with cancer, the doctors and nurses who take care of them, and for their parents who suffer alongside them, care for them, and love them.
I want to see what the next
This
executive
year,
order is.
9,500 children will be diagnosed with cancer in the U.S.
I'm skip ahead.
Has positioned us today to leverage AI in a way we could never
Is this the
imagine
only
before.
executive order he signs today?
Agreed. Something the president has been pushing on since.
Wait.
Good job. We just had a meeting, and Oz was at the meeting, and really was a dominant factor along with Bobby. And maybe you could just say a couple of words about our past meeting where we're going to be lowering drug prices by 50.
Thanks for your great way of making America great again, man. Hey, you know what? I'm just trying to make everybody calm again. Everyone's going nuts.
We have one coming up next week, a big one, 1,000% reduction in price. Do you want to give just a couple of words on that, Oz?
It's a historic day. For the first time, we've had the magnitude of give from the pharmaceutical industry. One of their leading lights, Alfred Mulla and his company Pfizer, agreed, something the president has been pushing on since his first term and has been calling me quite frequently on speed dial over this term.
Chrono Trigger New Game Plus?
Secretary Kennedy and I would seriously engage.
I don't think Chrono Trigger had a New Game Plus. I think it was Chrono Cross that did.
They have for helping us to make a choice between groceries.
Thank you very much. And
what's the next executive order?
And be a
Democrat things, but
or is this the only one we signed today?
Anything has been a great tribute to
frail and weak from chemotherapy.
Okay. Only one executive order today.
We wondered why there aren't better treatments available, and we wondered what might happen if she doesn't get the drugs she needs. And we wondered.
Well, at least it was a good one. You know what I'm saying? At least it was a good one. If there's only one going to get signed, signing it for tackling child cancer sounds like a good one. They signed more? Naomi says, just want to say, love your vids, mate. They've always made me laugh and smile when needed. Well, thank you for watching. I'm glad I could do that for you. We're going to keep them coming. Ironically, though, Trump supports marijuana reform. He just put out a whole video about CBD and shit like that in support of it. I know he doesn't like weed, though. Let's see. We have this. Okay, let me do a stream marker. We're going to do another. I'm going to shoot another video real quick. Well, it's going to take a minute. This is the Portland Has Fallen video from Nick Shirley. I streamed this entire thing live, from multiple perspectives. And, yeah, I want to just cover it from Nick Shirley. Portland has fallen! Antifa take control of the city. I actually streamed this entire thing, and in my opinion, I mean, I know Nick Shirley was like there on the ground, but in my opinion, not very many Antifa showed up, and then when curfew came around, they all left. There was like 20 people that stayed behind, but let's take a look at from Shirley's perspective.
All in black.
You come back, I'm gonna fucking smoke you, dude.
Really?
Yes.
You have a sniper lasered on you right now.
I don't give a
Stop it.
We're Portland. This is our mother. Keep it weird.
Portland is set to erupt right now. You have thousands of people out here protesting here in the streets of Portland, Oregon. Donald Trump has said this is war ravage and is sending into the streets of Oregon the federal government, and has said the feds can use full force against Antifa, who is now declared as a terrorist organization right now.
That's the important thing right there. So Trump did tweet that, and he said he could use, the police can use full force. Now, this is just a regular protest. Do I agree with them? No. I think they're all being retards. But are they doing it peacefully? Yeah, they're protesting in the legal and correct way. Their views, that's totally fine with me. These are all old people. These are not Antifa. The Antifa aren't wasting their time with this. They're over, putting on all their black clothes and getting ready for the dark to come.
You have thousands of people here on the streets yelling, "Fight back" to the federal government. And here in Portland, Oregon, you have an ICE detention facility center that has been occupied by Antifa and protesters for more than 100 days. And assaults on ICE agents is up 1,000% since Trump took office for his second term. Who knows what will happen here in Portland? We're going to interview some of these protesters, and then we'll be going to that same ICE detention facility center where Antifa has one of their strongholds here in the United States. Antifa is now declared as a terrorist organization. Who knows what will happen? And now let's go hit the streets of Portland, Oregon, go talk.
I'm going to skip ahead through because he has chapters here. Let's see here. Ghostman, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to some of these interviews.
Do you think bringing the feds was necessary here to Portland?
No.
What do you guys think about Antifa, him declaring Antifa as a terrorist organization?
I think it demonstrates that he doesn't know what Antifa is.
Because these people here are anti-fascist, but the idea of Antifa as an organization, is that such a thing?
No, it would be like saying MAGA is a terrorist organization. That MAGA is not an organization in the way that Antifa is not an organization. It's incoherent.
And Trump has said
this. He's having a hard time answering the question.
This is war-ravaged Portland. Is this a war-ravaged city?
Show me where the war is.
Whoa.
Point to it.
Not war-ravaged during the Black Lives Matters protests either. I was part of a Buddhist group, and we would go out at about 5.
Of course she was part of a Buddhist group. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't look war ravaged, but it's like the Antifa headquarters. You know what I'm saying? Let me go 1080p. Or we'll go 2K. There we go. This will be enough.
Totally. So these people right here are anti-fascist. That's an ideology. But the group of Antifa is different. That's who Donald Trump has declared as terrorists. The organization of Antifa. The group of people that receive funding from groups to then go out and incite political violence against the opposition, as they are part of the group of in the organization of Antifa. Most of these people just have the ideology of being anti-fascist, which is not a bad thing. Nobody supports fascism, and nobody wants violence, or nobody wants a fascist dictator here in the United States. But the difference is between these people and Antifa is an organization who have now been declared as terrorists. These people, these old boomers right here, are not terrorists. They have.
See, that's what I'm saying. They're just these old boomers. All these people right here. They're just doing their protest thing, and then they're going to go to work the next day. This was on I believe this was on a Sunday, and Monday came around and they had to go to their jobs. So, but the Antifa guys, they don't have a job. Let's move forward along here. Come on. Thing's having a hard time. What the hell, dude? Come on, YouTube. We go 1080p. Do I have internet? What the fuck? What the hell, YouTube?
Ideology of being anti-fascist, which
this is where I want to go right here. If it'll let me. What the fuck?
Bureaus. Did you bring the whole family out today?
Yeah, I tried.
Antifa did end up showing up, and then they blocked a car trying to get through.
For our community, that we love each other and we will protect each other as this car tries to run through people.
I'm trying to run through people.
This lady's trying to get through the streets.
Just let her through.
We're not letting her through. Oh, they're not letting her through.
That's privilege right there, baby.
They're not letting her through right now. And now everyone's saying she needs to back up. This lady right here is saying it's illegal for her to be coming through here. The police are stepping in.
Oh my goodness. You won't be able to get
She hit a pedestrian. If you do not arrest this woman, you are complicit with this fucking administration. She's scaring me. She hit a pedestrian. Are you going to arrest her or are you going to continue
We can't hear anything
with this bullshit administration?
This is wild right now. You have the police going. You have these guys mad at me for filming this. This lady's crying.
It's all just chaos. They block her car. They don't want to let her through. Let's get into the night. It was all just a bunch of that during the day, and then the sun starts to go down, and that's when we start seeing the day change up a little bit, and the feds are ready.
And or somebody's gonna be moving through, and you also have a Black Hawk flying around the entire perimeter right now. And what are you gonna do when the feds come out? They're coming.
We need a mass line. We need to shut them down. We need to be prepared to sacrifice at all costs. This is a red line. This is the moment to sacrifice, but be smart.
They're coming out right now.
Here we go.
Here comes the police.
I watched this live. This was dope. Oh, he got a nice shot up front. There we go. Now notice the Antifa is not fucking with him. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck.
This guy's yelling at him now.
I ain't scared of your ass.
Yeah, they're not fucking with him.
You don't know who I am. You're commander.
All right, so listen. All right. Everyone's saying there was such a big battle. Look at how Antifa fucked off. Now, remember back in the beginning of the video, Archie and editing, go back and show this part of the video, please. You could make it all black and white and echoey, right? They said, Trump tweeted, full force is allowed. That's what he said. And I think that Antifa, I watched this whole thing live. They were super apprehensive the entire night. They did not battle these cops at all. Also, these are federal agents, so Antifa is avoiding federal charges. If you have federal agents handling these riots and stuff like that, and then somebody fucks with a federal agent, they now get federal charges. It's not even state charges. The state can't protect you any longer. Basically, what I'm saying is that Antifa can totally be easily defeated if we just enforce the laws that we have. Or if they know that they're going to get bopped in the fucking face, they're going to stop. You take away their will to fight. You could defeat them. They're pussies. They're not that badass at all.
You back.
Look at it. None of them are doing anything.
Now they're shooting over here. Now they're all retreating back. Now they're shooting.
So Nick Shirley.
Now they're shooting.
Nick Shirley is making it a lot like crazier than it is. Sorry, Nick. It's not that. What they're doing is they're just making people get back. Those paintball guns are actually pretty badass. They have like pepper spray. They're little pepper spray paintball guns, right? So they shoot it at the ground. It makes the pepper spray go up. Nick Shirley's covering his face here because he knows exactly what that is. And guess what? It works. People are backing up. They're backing up. They're pussies.
I don't know what's inside those little balls, but it smells like a little bit of tear gas.
Yeah, little tear gas balls, pepper spray balls.
Shoot guns on yourself! Shoot yourself!
Now they're not allowed to cross the blue line. If they cross, I don't know what is going on with YouTube right now. I'm gonna go down to 720. Here we go.
Come get daddy, we'll eat some love with that fucking.
This umbrella right here says "kill yourself."
You gotta leave this bitch for fucking PTSD.
So notice none of them are crossing this blue line. Let's see if we can look at this right here. Let me go back a sec here. None of them are fucking with the blue line. If you cross the blue line, you're going to fucking jail. Nobody's doing it. None of these Antifa are doing it. Nobody's actually doing it. This is what I saw the whole night. It wasn't that big of a deal. Everyone's like trying to say, you know, and I'm saying this as a righty. I watched the Antifa, and you know, like I wanted it to be this big, exciting thing. I wanted to see some Antifa skulls getting bashed by the cops, but they were too pussy to do anything. They were too pussy. They didn't cross the blue line. You cross the blue line, you're going to fucking jail. They didn't cross the blue line, or those that did, they went to fucking jail. Yeah, they're not fucking with it. Yeah, go past the blue line, tough guys.
Wow, what are those little paintball things they shoot?
Pepper balls.
Those are pepper balls.
They're pepper balls.
Sir, what made you want to come out here with a Make America Great Again hat?
Because I seen a female out here, and she was being surrounded by all these people. And
he's a YouTuber.
I don't know why it's lagging so bad, but anyways, Nick Shirley, or excuse me, this black guy, he was watching Honey Badger Mom. She was streaming on X. So here's what I recognize. I'm really glad that this is part of the video right now. Here's what happened, right? So Nick Shirley's there. He's recording a video, and everyone already knows who he is, like, because he's going to all the different protests and stuff. So word has gotten out. All the lefties, they know who he is. A lot of righties know who he is. And he's not the only content creator that's showing up to this. So now at this point in the evening, because a lot of people have gone home, a lot of the people are being attracted to this event because of people live streaming it, because of people shooting videos. So like Nick Shirley's presence and like Honey Badger Mom and the other content creators that were there, especially the live streamers, because everyone's watching the live stream. Honey Badger Mom had like 30,000 viewers on X while this was happening. And people start showing up because the content is drawing them to it. So if there was no content creators, even less people would have showed up to this. Nobody wanted to fuck with the cops. I'm telling you, Trump putting out that statement made Antifa apprehensive. It's working. And in the commotion was all the content creators. That's actually what the biggest commotion was later on in the evening.
Liar. Yeah. I know your channel.
So this guy came out here tonight in support of the girl with the hat on because she was getting surrounded. So now she came out here. He left work to come out here because I guess they were worried for the safety of the woman. Antifa's really starting to ramp it up right now. They're chasing this guy out of here. They're chasing him out. You have all Antifa going after one man right here. You're getting chased out right now by Antifa.
I am. They seem agitated. I'm not sure what's going on.
Why are they agitated with you being here?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. We just came, tried to have civil conversation and discourse with them, and they started getting wild, and it started building and got crazier and crazier.
That's JD Delay, okay.
They are surrounding us right now.
There's like a lot of them.
I always find it interesting because they could, like,
right.
It's a great...
So it's all, see, this is like TwitchCon, but at a protest. Seriously, as a content creator, I could see this so much easier than people that don't do this for a living. I'm telling you, everyone's clip farming right now. Everyone is straight up clip farming. This is all great clips for all these. They get kicked out by the Antifa. They're generating clips, bro. That's what this is. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I watched it. Antifa pussied the fuck out. Now, the more crazy shit Antifa does, the better content Nick Shirley's gonna get, and JD Delay, Honey Badger Mom, everyone else that was there getting content. The crazier shit Antifa does, the more content they get. But they didn't really do that much crazy shit because they were being pussies.
Opportunity for them to explain why they're out here instead they do this.
Yeah.
I don't like you, fascist.
I'm not a fascist. What would make me
I didn't say JD was a pussy, bro. Fucking dumb. Jesus Christ. Listen to what I said. I said Antifa was being pussies. Is JD an Antifa? Did you just call JD an Antifa Liberty Prime?
a fascist? Because I'm not a fascist. What would make me a fascist? Feds are moving back out once again.
Neither did I.
Even the feds all had the gas mask on.
Yeah, see, so you can really see, like, there's a whole lot less people here right now.
I don't know exactly what group they're part of. Here they're bringing through the Fed vehicles.
Help me, let me get in the way. He's by himself. See, nobody joined him. Now this guy, let me go back. This guy in blue right here.
Oh.
This guy right here, I think he stayed late. So here's the crowd right now. It's probably like in this immediate area, there's over 50 people, but it is actually lesser numbers than it was earlier. So the numbers are already dwindling. They just push with the police a little bit. Here we go. They grab this person, grab them by their limbs. So this is basically performative in a way, because they're like, hey, if you fuck with us, we're gonna. So they grab one, they make a point like, hey, we'll grab you too. You fuck with us, we'll grab you too. The cops are doing actually really good job.
All right, they got one lady under arrest right now.
Yep.
This is DHS. This guy's asking for a 1v1. She's resisting arrest right now.
Yep, so they got one. Now they're going to start pepper
They just pepper
spraying him.
sprayed somebody.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
So all these people right here are Antifa, and they're against what's going on here at this ICE detention facility. Who knows what's going to happen out here in Portland right now?
I'm Waleed.
You're leading this group right now.
I am not a lead into this group. They're anarchists. I'm Waleed, like a father figure. I don't
I got you, Liberty Prime. I understand now.
lead anything. But I want to say that this is a preemptive attack on the American people. Of course they did. These are right-wing psychos. This is a preemptive attack. You right-wing constitution.
So these people are all on fucking drugs. They're not even serious. None of these people are real threats in any way. I mean, they do when they like not in this day. They are a threat when they're big enough numbers to start smashing shit. But they weren't a threat on this day because they were scared of getting fucked up. I'm telling you, this is a different energy, dude. This is all none of the people that actually like want to smash shit showed up to this. This was all a bunch of wannabes. These are all like, and it was disappointing because I wanted to watch Antifa heads get smashed, but it didn't happen. So this is all earlier in the day footage.
I can't hear you with that mask on.
Take a fucking hint.
What?
Take a hint.
Oh, what's the hint?
Take a hint, motherfucker.
About what?
Take a hint. Now get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I can be here.
You can be here, but you can't be doing that shit.
Do what? What am I doing wrong?
Sticking your camera.
Hey, stop it.
Journalist.
Stop it. So right now you have a bunch of people who are here documenting, just like I'm doing, and they are labeled as the opposition here. And they will not let you speak. They try to take your camera. This Antifa group out here, they say they're not a part of Antifa. They say Antifa is not an organization. Everyone's in the same colored clothes. Everyone is going after the same exact people. This is very much an organization. Look at this guy.
Now people are wanting to fight. So that's really what happened. Actually, that's a really good. This is what I saw. Watch. Check this
Going
out.
after the same exact people. This is very much
So
an
the
organization. Look at this guy.
Here we go. That right there, that's pretty much what the whole day was. I was wanting way more chaos to happen, and none of it happened. It was just this, and then nothing. Nothing happened. I saw one person's phone get smashed, so it was like the littlest bit rowdy, but it was all just a bunch of pussies that didn't actually want to act because they are afraid. And now let's go to this. Once they start getting away, they're a lot more rowdy when they're not as close to where the facility is, right? Where they're protesting. Once they get kind of out more into the streets of Portland, that's when they're a little bit more rowdy because there ain't cops there that are watching every move. But it turns out they're still watching. Watch this.
No.
So here was a little bit of a commotion.
Hey, what are you doing?
Now watch
hey,
this.
I didn't do anything.
Hey, get the fuck
You get out of here. Don't try to hit me.
Watch this.
Well, I have
Get
no.
out of here. Don't come back.
Get away from
See
me.
you again.
Get away from me, sir.
Get the
Where are you? You're pushing me onto the road.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me move. Let me get out. If you're gonna let me get out.
Fucking walk.
Hey, sir, stop it.
Fucking walk.
Stop.
Walk, motherfucker.
What are you doing? Why are you so mad? I didn't do anything.
You did.
What did I do?
Walk.
I haven't done anything.
Watch this. So you guys being a dick, he's bullying him.
Watch
you
out.
know, being a fucker.
Fucking smoke you, dude.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, really. I'm
Why?
gonna smash that fucking camera.
Stop it. Stop. Sir, stop it.
Stop sticking your camera to people's fucking face.
I have the right to be here.
Okay, did I say?
I have the right to be here.
They're
I have the
taking
right to
pictures
film.
on the top of the building. You
DHS
see that?
watching you right there.
There we go.
Lasered on you.
I
You have a
didn't do
sniper
nothing.
lasered on you right now.
I don't give a fuck.
Stop it.
Stop
You-
sticking your camera in people's face.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
You have a sniper on you right now. You have a sniper on you right now.
For what?
Chill. For what did I do?
Sticking your
I had the right to be here.
Stay right there.
I had the right to be here. They now just said they're gonna make a targeted arrest on somebody out here, and now Antifa is all running. Look, they're literally running away. Now they're making—
See, that's what I'm talking about.
A targeted arrest on somebody.
This is the first time since June they've been down here.
This is the first time Portland Police has ever been down here.
Since June.
Since June. Why is Portland PD coming down?
Because the president has, turned his hand and said, hey, if you're not going to come down, we're going to send the military and the National Guard.
Right.
He forced their hand.
That's exactly what happened, right? So there was a lot of actual police, local police there. There was also some feds that are there. They're working together, and they're working nicely with each other. But they're forcing the politicians in the area to have to act on the chaos in the streets. And that's another reason why Antifa wasn't there. They pussied out. If you enforce the law, Antifa pussies out. Straight up, they ain't ever going to do shit. They ain't got the capability to. They don't got anything. They're nothing. All we got to do is enforce the laws and do this shit. And if Antifa does Antifa things, we put them in fucking prison. You break their spirit, you break their will to fight. And this day that everyone is saying is so fucking chaotic was nothing. It was nothing. They pussied out. They didn't even show up. There was the smallest Antifa numbers I've ever seen in my life. And in fact, I have a clip here handy. It's not actually that handy, but it's from yesterday. Because I streamed this whole thing. Here we go. I just want to show you. Towards the end of the night, because I watched this whole thing live. And I regret it. Here we go. Look at this. Let me just mute myself here. You can see it really cleared out. People are sitting on the ground, right? Everyone just went home. This was it. This was before curfew. This was like 9:30ish before the curfew hit, or about around 9, and curfew's not even there yet, and everyone had left. Seriously, it was just like the energy the will to fight has been broken. That's what I saw this night. And yeah, it was pretty wild. And yes, I did see there was a fat girl with her gross giant fat girl titties in a wheelchair wheeling around. Oh my God, there she is right there. She's actually literally right there. She's so blurry you can't see it. But she was she was actually in that shot. Let me go back. She right there. You can see it. It's all blurred, so you can't see anything. Thank God. It was disgusting. And Antifa's a bunch of pussies. There we go. End of that video. All right, let's go. Let's talk to chat. Let's hang out and see what we got going on next. End of that video. Godbird, welcome back. They're less than 10%. Yeah, dude, it was such a pathetic display of force from Antifa. That's supposed to be their headquarters town. Nobody showed up. Where is they? Hot Wheels titties. Yeah, it was Hot Wheels titties. And Liberty Prime, sorry for misunderstanding you earlier. I apologize. I'm glad that you're still here and I didn't scare you away. My bad on that. I thought you misunderstood me. I thought that I was calling homeboy a fucking pussy. I'm like, bro, I'm not. Nah, dude, Antifa's pussies. Yeah, they didn't show up. Awesome. Keep up the good work. I will, Naomi, appreciate you. The times are over there. I'm going to look at some Twitter, see if there's anything new going on. JD is a good dude. I actually only heard of him for the first time on Sunday night when I streamed it, because people were saying, hey, he's streaming. And I'd never heard of him before. Big Chungus was chasing the guy filming. Yeah, I honestly think that Antifa is not going to be an issue going forward. They're only going to be an issue in areas that are not enforcing the laws. That's the only. If the area is enforcing the laws, and the Antifa breaks the laws, they go after them. The Antifa dudes, they're not going to do anything. They're too pussy. They're not going to do anything. They're all talk. It's all about smashing shit and then going back to the fucking hideout and doing a bunch of drugs and talking about the fucking man. You know, that's what it is. It's really not that big of a deal, to be honest. It's only a big of a deal when they're going out in bigger numbers and the police aren't doing anything. It's when the police don't do anything, that's when it's a fucking problem. The cops take care of it, they're not an issue. You just need cops. It's basic. It's so simple. Just have cops out there and arrest the fuckers. That's it. It's actually kind of aggravating seeing a lot of these clips of Antifa getting away with doing all this shit and there's no cops there. Are you going to game tonight? I think I am going to game tonight. For those interested in the gaming streams, click the Twitch link at the top of the chat. Take you over to my Twitch. I'm Papa Stanimus on Twitch. How do I tell these fools to come to Ocala, Florida? They won't. They only operate in the lefty cities. They don't operate in righty cities because they enforce laws. So they're only in the lefty cities. So they're not going to come. The mayor is... they're enabled. Yeah, they're totally enabled politically. And once that is dismantled, they ain't got shit. Yeah, there's no bailing them out of jail anymore. It is aggravating. I hate that shit. Looking at if there's anything. Government does shut down at midnight. Bro, do you do Rumble? I am on Rumble, but I don't really... I'm not very big over there. But I am on Rumble. These Sora videos are absurd. A new follower. We just speculated it was a war meeting. Yes, we did. We did do the war meeting was today, and it was a war on the war, the ending of the war on the military, apparently. It was an interesting, it was not what I expected at all. They're getting rid of all the woke stuff out of the military. That's what they announced. So like, no one's allowed to be fat in the military anymore. Women can only be in combat roles if they can pass the male fitness parameters. And yeah, no more dresses, no more beards and long hair, all that kind of stuff. That's basically it. That's the big announcement. I don't know why we needed to get all of the fucking country's generals in one place to announce this. It could have done it online for cheap, dude. That's my, like, I think it was very performative. It's, you know, MAGA marketing. I understand what they're doing. It works, you know. I just think that that wasn't that big of an announcement. Just do it digitally. Got a question. Is it financially beneficial to do lives on YouTube? And how many people got to be watching? How does it work? I mean, it can't, if you have a lot of viewers, yeah, at the amount of viewers I have right now, and I'm not complaining, I'm totally okay with my viewers. It's not like super financially beneficial, but it's an easy and fun way to capture videos. So you guys, you know, because your chats are right here, I could do videos and then you guys can be in the videos. You know, it makes it, it's more, it's not consistent. It's not about the system. It's about you. Like if a YouTuber has 1,000 viewers plus every stream, they're making some good money, even just from ads, you know? What's up, Bong James Bong? Welcome back. XX in the chat says penis. We got Big Tito still hanging out. Liberty Prime still hanging out. Ethan Levi, 83 Gator. Few $100 here and there. I mean, it depends on how many viewers. Let me look at one of my previous streams. I'll tell you. Let me see here. I did a stream this weekend and actually got good views. So I'll tell you a stream that got, it was like 30,000 views or something. Yeah, here we go. Here's my stream from Sunday. It's now Tuesday. That stream did make, let me see here. It made $86 from ads. So that wasn't bad. I was live for like 3 hours and we had a good amount of viewers. So that made that, you know, that wasn't that bad. It was more about just, It's more about hanging out than it is, like, the live streams are more about hanging out than it is money. If you want to know how the money works, the videos are what make the most money, because the videos get more views and they have ads on them and stuff. What's up, Mr. TDO? I see you in the chat. Certified garbage in the chat. Godbird's still hanging out. Pixarat is still hanging out. Bro, you get a lot of views because you're funny as fuck and genuine. So yeah, I'm glad I came across your page. I do pretty good with shorts. I'm really good at shorts. And I try and make stuff funny as much as I possibly can. It's more fun to watch that way. Liberty Prime, I think it's more to do with that asteroid. Wait, what's going on? Be there till 2 a.m. I will be going, I will be doing some gaming here soon. I just need to, I do have to shoot some tomorrow's videos. I don't have to shoot that many because I shot all my gaming videos throughout the whole week. So I just have to shoot videos for one channel. That's 3 videos. Probably take me 20 minutes. And then probably eat some dinner. And then I'll go live and play some games tonight. For those interested, if you guys want, if you follow me over on Twitch, that's where I'm going to do my, I don't do my gaming over on live on YouTube. Maybe I will eventually on my gaming channel, but I'm just streaming gaming stuff on Twitch exclusively right now. Don't you guys realize that Trump with this administration will fuck up U.S. economy so bad that it won't be able to recover for the next 30 years? Does this mean anything to you guys? Yeah, I just wish you the best of luck of living in a perpetual state of fear of doom. Yeah, bro, like, I hope you get better. Yeah. We're gonna be fine. Watch everyone be just fine. It's so funny. People actually believe that. They believe, like, I don't know. Like, how do you like focus on the success of your own future when you believe the world is ending? You know what I mean? How do you even have a successful future that you work towards and believe the world is going to end? Like, what's the point of even trying? What's the point of trying at life if you think that the world's going to end? You know? Yeah. I don't know. I just see that. It's kind of pathetic to me. I'm from Europe using AI to analyze politics. Right on, buddy. Well, I mean, good luck with that, I guess. You could say fuck on Twitch. I mean, you could say both. Say it on both. You get a certain amount of fucks on YouTube. They always change the rules. Now they're like way more lenient than ever before with fucks. If I say fuck one time in a video in the past, I would get completely demonetized on that video. Now I could say it a bunch of times. You just can't say it too many times in a row. There has to be like some minutes in between fucks, you know, for the most part. Yeah, you could say heck in YouTube chat, man. Good luck to you. I'm fine here. Right on. Yeah, I'll be fine too. It's so many people, they sit there and they like fantasize about the people they don't like, and they don't realize that an opposing ideology can do just fine in the world. You know, it's like here we are. We've been doing fine this entire time. All these anti-American people, we still have the most. Here we are in America with the most abundance, the most freedoms, the most resources, the most money, the most opportunity, the most open land. Most of the world's billionaires live here. Like we have the most of everything. But people with less, they tell us that we're going to be doing so bad. They sit there jerking off in the little corner. Oh, America's gonna fail. Bro, get the fuck out of here. We're running circles around you. Yeah. I've been to many countries in Europe. I've been all over the UK. I've been over the Middle East. I've been to Asian countries. I've been south of the border. I've been all over the world. People that are saying that they've never, like, I bet Dragon, whatever, he's never even left his own country, or at least never left the United Kingdom. Are you a vet? I am a vet. Yeah. So, and I was in the military. I've been all over the world. I've seen what was my MOS. I was an 0811 in the Marines. We're in UK. You've been to Scotland? I have been to Scotland. Scotland was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed going over to Europe. But when the sun goes down, all the Muslims come out. I saw this from firsthand experience. So it's all kind of mixed, and everyone's going about their day, right? During the day. But then when the sun goes down, all the Muslims come out, and it's like a different world. It's pretty interesting. I saw it firsthand, just for myself. These countries just let themselves get absolutely invaded. And there's people. It's called suicidal empathy. So they're so overly empathetic that they destroy their own home. It's pretty sad. But what we do get to do is watch Europe and UK countries do this to themselves without us actually doing. Like, we're doing a little bit, like Dearborn, for example, right? But we're learning lessons from the UK. So we're learning from their mistakes. Hopefully, it seems like we're definitely making some changes. You know, so I think that going forward, especially with how wacky the left has gotten, they've bled almost all support. So they're not going to have a whole lot of leverage going forward, especially with all the big W's we've been getting. Yeah, but yeah, like, no matter what, even despite all that, there's still people who can be in the UK, and they don't realize how much more abundance we have than they do. They live in, like, they're called, like, lofts. Like this room that I have with, like, a bar and everything. This is like 2 UK homes with 10 people each home. That's what this is. That's what, you know, they live in, like, closets. It's crazy. It's wild, the state of living that they accept. Yeah, it's I have not. That was a big culture shock when I was in the UK. It was just how, like, small spaces everyone lives in. And everyone is struggling. Everyone's barely getting by. Everyone's so fucking broke. Yeah, it's wild. And yeah, so, like, that, when I see a lot of the ideology from America making its way overseas, right? I love to see it. Like, a lot of the I feel like in England, they're really leading the charge there. Like, they had that 1 Million Man March. I was literally just on that bridge that they were on earlier this year. And yeah, there's a lot of things, and it's also just gotten very authoritarian too. Like the Starmer guy, I think that he's, like, probably the most authoritarian British leader that they've had in the past 100 years. From what I understand, there might be a little bit, you know, when it comes to World War I and World War II, there might be some arguable different people, but that's a time of war, and, you know, like, trying to avoid self-annihilation. 2 million men. I don't know if it's too, you know, it was a lot. It definitely wasn't no 100,000. I saw the video. If it's lagging, you could try turning down the quality of the stream. You can also try Twitch as well. Trump put him in his place. I mean, not really. He's still doing his thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that guy's a disaster. Here's what's going to happen in the UK. This is my prediction. I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. I predict that things are going to get more and more authoritarian. You know, like right now there's wrong speak. You can't complain about immigration online in the UK. That's illegal. Or at least in England. I think it's all UK, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly, the most of the stories I hear come from England. And I think that is only going to get worse. They're not going to lighten up on what you're allowed to say. They're going to tighten down further and further and further. So the government in the UK, their idea to solve their problems is to make more rules. The more, and it's kind of like a Discord server, right? Like I'll have a Discord or a Twitch chat or something like that, and then one person does something, you know, like maybe you know, somebody starts talking about, you know, something, right? And then you make a rule like that's not allowed. So now no one's allowed to talk about that. And then something else happens, and then you make and then something else happens, and for every bad thing that happens, you make a new rule. Then you have this long list of all these weird fucking rules that you need to know about before you could participate in the community, and it's all from these like individual circumstances that happen, these situations that have nothing to do with you. But now you must know all these fucking weird rules that are like, it's kind of like, what are you allowed to do here then, right? That's the UK's way of solving problems. Every time something they deem as bad is happening or has happened, they just make a new rule to try and snuff it. People are stabbing each other with knives. Well, let's make a law on how long of knife you're allowed to have, or let's make a law of your knives can't have a point on them anymore. And that's not how you solve problems. It's so stupid. It's not making more rules makes more problems. You make so many rules, people stop following them all together. And like Asmongold always says, I love this saying, with enough people, anything is possible. Asmongold says that, and I believe it. And I think that the more rules they make in the UK, the more people are going to start resisting them. The true solution, I don't think the UK is capable of doing this. The true solution is to give people their freedoms. There's no way they're going to give that up. They're not going to give up control. So what may happen is I hope it's through election. I think that likely they over time, because it takes a lot of these Europeans a while to wake the fuck up sometimes. But over time, what we're probably going to see is more Europeans voting righty. And what's going to happen is somebody is probably going to become someone's going to get elected that is so overly righty that at first a lot of the people that have been oppressed by the authoritarian lefty government in the UK, they're going to be happy at first with all the things that are happening, and because they don't know what else to do other than vote in somebody that is going to help them, right? But what's going to happen is somebody's going to get so fed up, and they're going to rise to power, and they're going to be too righty. It'll be good at first, and then more starts happening, more than what you asked for. That's my prediction. I'm not trying to say it's going to be like a Hitler 2.0, but man, are you guys begging for a Hitler 2.0 over in the UK if you keep adding more and more authoritarian laws. I just don't think that it's going to work out. It's going to overcorrect and be a bad thing. That's my prediction. That's what's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be an overthrowing of the government or anything like that. I think that someone completely polar fucking opposite authoritarian is going to be an authoritarian righty is going to get put in place. That's my prediction for UK. Let's see what happens in the next 10 years. Gonzo, are you ready for me? Check some edits?
Yep.
Let's do this. All right. Oh, yeah, this is going to aggravate people. This is such an aggravating, annoying person. We've covered this person before, but I wanted to do it again. All right. Send it when you're ready. This TikToker is instructing her audience to kill ICE agents.
You can just kill ICE agents. You know that?
Yeah, good luck.
You can just kill them. You don't have to hold your phone in their face.
Sure, whatever you say.
Ask people when their birthday is.
Buddy.
And ask people what their name is, and then try to find wherever they end up. In Los Angeles, you can kill them.
And they want to unmask.
This isn't about social media clout anymore. This isn't about video. This isn't about the phone. This is about get a gun and start killing ICE agents.
Yeah, good luck with that,
buddy.
buddy.
They are deputized corrections officers.
They're law enforcement.
Kill them.
Arrest her. Would you like to know more? Click the related video down below. Here we go. Yeah, that looks good. Send it. People are wild. And the more these people pop up, I don't care if they're in America, I don't care if they're in the UK, these types of people with this type of rhetoric and this type of extreme lefty behavior is just making more righties. So if you think about it overall, these people, if you're a righty, you should like thank these people because they're causing more support for your side. People don't want normal people, lefty or righty, don't want to associate with someone that's speaking like that. And when this is taken over your movement, it pushes you away. As for a title for this, let's say let me think. Any suggestions, Gonzo?
No.
Let's do maybe the thing that I have in my mind is saying something about and they want to unmask ICE. This is why they want to unmask ICE. That's too many. But like literally, you know, like this, that is the reason they're trying to, the laws that the ICE agents can't wear masks are for their not for officer safety. That's the issue. So, and then this is the type of like rhetoric. It's like, well, why would they want to wear masks when people are saying this? So something about masks. That's the idea I have in my head. Yeah, they want to dox them and their families and shit. That's right. Let's just say lock her up. Lock her up immediately. Unless that's what we went with last time we covered it.
No, last time we covered it, it was... What the hell was it called? What a dumb thing to say.
Lock her up immediately. Let's do that. Hemp Dog, I see you in the chat. What's up, dude? All right. There we go. I'm ready when you are. A real sheriff from Florida said this.
There's things in life you just can't believe.
Okay, what?
So you order up a prostitute, right?
Oh God, I've seen this guy before.
This prostitute lives with his mother, by the way.
That cop in the back is trying not to laugh.
He's got a massive criminal history.
Look at his lips.
21-year criminal history with 31 criminal charges. So
Okay.
You order up
Here's
a
what I want to do.
prostitute.
Look, with this one, when I'm focusing on that guy in the back, I want you to do close-ups on that guy every time I mention him. Every time he makes a little quiver. I'll watch the rest. What's up?
I was going to say I did zoom in, just he didn't really quiver there. When he started really making faces, I definitely zoomed in.
Okay, so do that for the beginning half when I'm pointing it out, because you could see he has micro expressions. It's easier to see, and it's much easier to see them when it's close up. So that's the only thing. I trust this edit. Just look for those micro expressions and highlight those in the first half. And then we could send this video.
All right, what do you want to call it?
Wait a minute. Are you using Fire and Ash? It's over a minute long. You can't use Fire and Ash.
No, I'm not using it. It's just there.
Oh, I see. Okay. What was the question again?
Oh, what do you want the video to be called?
Oh, my favorite sheriff.
All
Love
right.
this guy. He's so funny. He does this shit like all the time. He's like famous for this on the internet. All right, thanks, Gonzo. Is that that's all we have for today, right?
Yep.
All right then. Thank you very much for everything. I'll see you tomorrow, dude.
See you tomorrow, dude. Yep. Later.
All right, Gonzo's out of here for the day. I got my Roomba's going off. That means it's 7 o'clock. My Roomba's going off. Over there doing his Roomba robot things. Damn clankers. Are you going to play Final Fantasy Tactics? Is that out today? Shit, wait. Is that out today? Where is it? That is out. Installing it. Yeah, I think I will be playing that. Las Vegas. Thanks for the reminder, bro. I'm getting that installed right away. Hell yeah, I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics. Oreo plays, welcome back. Tactics is still too much. Oh yeah, yeah, I know, but it's expensive, dude. Let me look how much it is. $50 fucking dollars, dude. I know I bought it, but that's deluxe edition. What's the deluxe edition? Oh, you get a soundtrack that comes with it. Whatever. I have YouTube. Any game recommendations to pick up from the sale? Let me take a look. Let's see here. I can do some recommendations. By the way, for those of you on YouTube, we will be going live, playing some games in a bit. I'm just gonna eat some dinner. Let's see. I haven't played this yet, but I know it's good. I played the first one. I heard RuneScape Dragon Wilds is good if you like, you know, the survival crafting type game. Oblivion is good, but it's on Game Pass. It's hard to recommend anything that's on Game Pass unless you really want it. Spider-Man 2, that's expensive, but it's a fire game. Doom Dark Ages is I wouldn't spend this much money on it. It's on Game Pass. Monster Hunter Wilds, I don't know much about it. It's kind of pricey. Rematch is pretty good, but again, it's on Xbox Game Pass, bro. Like all these games on Game Pass. Let's go down here. Now any of these games, if they look good, you buy it. Like this one's $3. I literally have it in my cart. Desperados, that looked kind of cool. These are all cheap, so these like featured deep discounts. Highly recommend any of these. Okay, they're all cheap, they're all decent games. Like it costs less than a beer, dude. Okay, so if you want one, I even own a bunch of them already. Oh, let's see here. Outer Wilds was pretty good. Star Wars Outlaws, fuck that, dude. I'll buy that for $10. Is Cyberpunk on sale? Let's see if Cyberpunk's on sale. Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's $20. I would get Cyberpunk for $20 if you don't have it. That's a good game. It's $20, $21. What kind of games you play? I've been playing a lot of everything, dude. I've been playing a lot of everything. Especially on right now on Twitch, I just play whatever I want. Since I do good as a YouTuber. I was a Twitch streamer first, and I was very, very try hard, and I wouldn't allow myself to play whatever I want. I only played what would get me the most views. Now I just play whatever I want because I don't care about the views. I do good on YouTube. No Man's Sky is worth getting. Yeah, like there's so many games. It's the autumn sale. You know, there's a lot of good stuff to get. You can even get a Steam Deck for like $300 right now. $320. You get a Steam Deck. Total, like if you're in the market for one of those, now's the time. Now's the time to get one of those on sale if you were gonna get one. Killing Floor 3. That's $32. Oh, that just came out though, right? Yeah, that just came out in June. Okay. Ready or Not is a good game. If you like the tactical shooters. There's so many good things to buy. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. That's my favorite games. Final Fantasy, but I already own them all, so I already bought them in previous sales. Strongest military can't beat dudes in flip-flops with AKs. I mean, I don't know. Have them point guns at each other. Let's see who wins. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? Mine is 7. 10 is close second. That one's really good. 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the best ones. It's hard to pick a favorite sometimes, but 7's definitely like my favorite. But when you learn to play them all, they're all so good. When I play the games, I have like an equal enjoyable experience with all of them. They're all so fun. 7 through 10. That's the way to go. Yeah, but guys, get some games. I got 5 games in my cart right now ready to go. I might throw this Code Vein in there. Let me take a look, see if there's anything crazy going on in the politics world before we change things up to gaming. Sometimes there's some late night breaking news, you know? Let me see what's up. Okay, I have this. Trump did another spicy tweet. Look at this tweet. I'm posting this. I'm posting this, dude. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. Look at that. That's so funny. A new follower. Savage Levi. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, my friend. There we go. Get that going over here. That's so funny. Let's post it on YouTube as well. Yo, Savage Levi with a sub. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Trump posted this LOL. We'll just bam. There we go for the YouTube's people. How are we doing with these? Yeah, you guys love the Trump tweets. This is a day ago. 24,000 likes on it. You guys love the Trump tweets. Let me take a look. That was a Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, my friend. Oreo says, I don't get politics. You don't have to. Yeah, just fucking ignore them. Just go about your life. Your life won't be any different. You think politics is funny? I think it's hilarious. I'm more into the hilarity of politics. They're hilarious and annoying. That's what they are. Have you played the new Skate? I have played the new Skate. New Skate was good. I have it. I'll probably play some of it tonight, maybe. Stan Love from Michigan. Back to Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15. That's a good game. I like 15's story. It goes deep. It was just kind of a mess of a game a little bit with the storytelling, but once you learn how it all works, how it all goes down, is actually a good game. Good story. It's not the politics shit they do behind the curtain. That's part of the politics. If you just don't pay attention and live your life and then just enjoy all the things that the world has to offer other than politics, you could live a happy life. You really can, as long as you know, go to work, make your money, take care of yourself, your family, better yourself. You could literally not pay attention. Godreaver? How do I say that? Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I have Final Fantasy games from my library. I don't play them. You should. Play 7. That one's good. 7 is dope. All right. So I'm just going to do a last call. The link at the top of the chat links to my Twitch. That's where I'm going to be going live. So if you want to watch games or hang out with me after the politics streams, that's where I take them. I am going to end my stream here and get some food, take a break, I have to shoot some more videos for tomorrow for Gonzo to edit, and then I will be back on Twitch later on, probably like an hour. That's what I'm thinking maybe an hour. I'll be back on Twitch to play some games, and I'll be on all night. New follower. Be deep into the morning. I'm gonna go late, probably like 3 a.m. Cool, man. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Come on over. Port yourselves over to Twitch. As we're gonna hang out after hours. I appreciate everyone that stopped by. You guys are awesome, and I'm glad to meet some other Final Fantasy fans in the chat. That's fucking awesome. It's a kind of a lonely game to enjoy, to be honest. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, see you dudes. I'll be back on Twitch in like an hour or so. All right,